is going on, everybody? It's your boy Pop Life Toys, and we are joined by none other than the Crayon Eater, Jarhead. What up, homie?
Crayon Eater. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I told him I was eating Pop-Tarts. They said at least it's better than crayons. You got a problem with me eating Pop-Tarts? Look, I was eating cherry Pop-Tarts. It's not like I was eating like cookie dough or some of that crap my kids eat. I just like them, and they're easy.
Well, they have that keto dough stuff nowadays.
That sounds like a diet. I don't want anything to do with that.
It's supposed to be better for you because it's like keto diet stuff, but it comes in this jar and you just spin it open. You can eat it raw out of the thing, and their signature flavor is their chocolate chip cookie dough one, but the cookie dough is blue.
Ew.
It's weird.
No, I'm good.
But straight up, dude, like you look at it, you can make Blucas cookies out of it.
Yeah, but I don't do anything that's diet friendly.
I don't know if I call keto diet. It's just supposed to be better for you. Oh, man. Oh.
Mountain Dew.
Should have never started drinking soda again.
Dude, I've drank enough of it. They should freaking sponsor me at this point.
Dude, okay. So my new employee, the one I was having a problem with, because, he had a couple AWOLs in his first week and everything.
Yeah.
He really has turned around, changed it. He's doing awesome at work. And he kind of won points with me the other day because he showed up to work and he had a gallon of Milo's tea with him. And I went, oh, you know about Milo's? He goes, it's the best damn tea around. And I went, okay.
Did you tell him you were the one that got it in Walmart?
No, I didn't want to take that credit.
So,
but it's not just Walmart anymore. Now there's a few other stores that have it.
How about the craziness with black light pops? It's out of control now. And then they did the retro series for Star Wars and put them in black light boxes, even though they're not black light pops.
The black light pops kind of remind me of, first it was Chrome. And the Chrome kind of reminded me of that Dave Chappelle thing where he's itching his neck. He's like the homeless dude, and he's like, y'all got some more of that crack? Like, that was the Chrome
I know that skit.
That was the Chrome Pops. And now the damn black lights are out, and it's like, y'all got some more of that meth? It's like, I don't get it.
So we went from crack to meth?
Yeah.
Heisenberg got involved. That's what happened.
Oh, dude. And then you straight up, you got fentanyl, which is the gingerbreads.
I don't get it. You can obviously see I'm adding to the collection, but I buy the stuff I want, like Captain Carter humping the Hydra Stomper. I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, I don't get to buy nothing for a while because I got to save my monies.
But, dude, GameStop, gaming greats. It's a freaking night, brother.
Hey, Christina.
Christina!
Yeah, I can't collect anything for a while because some little punk bitch can't do something on his own. So he's.
Yes, Christina, you can do that. You're a mod. You can always do that.
What?
There's somebody that's 6 away on YouTube. We're about to do the thing Eric hates the most. I'm about to unbox a pop. Because y'all got to see this guy.
Yeah, well, Eric ain't here, so,
Yeah, he is. He was
he?
here. I don't know if he's still here. Hey, so my big pull out of the Spastic $250 mystery box is the Patina China Joy Batman, or Robin, not even
Oh,
Batman.
I was
trying to get good light on him without the camera washing him out. There we go.
I think the reason you're not going to see that is because I think that is actually a custom.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Nope. The first picture on my Instagram of them is the PPG. It is China Joy 2021 Summer Convention. Go look at my Instagram, bro.
Dude, I've been sleeping most of the day, so
I literally just posted it.
Yeah.
As Mason would say, I literally just posted it.
I honestly, I didn't even try to collect those Batmans because I was like, meh.
I
Same
didn't
thing.
go after
Same
them
thing with
either.
the Dela de Muertes. Can't talk. Dela de Muertes ones. I was like,
I just call them Day of the Dead. Easy enough. I've got a Batman. I kept one.
yeah. I seen one here locally, and I was like, eh.
I think he's going to go up though, because anything that's trendy. So I kept one, just like I kept a few Grievuses.
Yeah, they got like 4 or 5 of those in my Hot Topic, and I was just like,
They still have them. Mine sold out day one.
My Hot Topic. Oh, geez, dude. So we've got a bunch of pop hunters and stuff here in town that are pissed because our Hot Topic ain't keep more than like maybe 50 pops on the shelf. We used to have an entire wall pops.
Christina, send me a link on Instagram because I can't click links in where I'm at, and I'll go follow it. But you dropped it in our group chat. I got it. Thankfully, a video doesn't play. Instagram's growing again. And I ain't doing nothing. I haven't done a giveaway. I haven't said, hey, you got to share this and subscribe. I've just been like opening shit that comes in the mail on Instagram. It's so much easier than a YouTube video. You hit go live, you talk to people. I already subscribed. It's done. She should be like 4 away now. She's got 195. Let's refresh it. 196. She needs 4 more.
Is it in the group chat?
It is. Also, the link to join our live stream is in the group chat. I'd love to see what a 14-hour tired Eric looks like. I mean, if I remember correctly from the last time I saw him on stream, he got a big white beard, looks like Father Christmas.
There we go.
Claus.
So the other day, not this Friday, but last Friday, I wore a different watch to work because it was kind of a special day type thing at work. And so I wore my big boy to work. And it's pretty thick, beefy.
Yeah, I don't like watches like that.
It weighs about 3 pounds. And one of the guys goes, geez, is that a weapon or a watch? And I went, yes.
That's what people think of my cane when they see it, but it's extremely light. Look at this guy. Dude, his horns are freaking legit. You know, when you see Ventress go to pick out her person, you know, you see them, they have all different variants of yellows and reds on them. And she ends up with Maul because brother wants to go. Huh? Eric said, give him a few minutes. He can use that webcam I sent him. Hey, and if you ever want to play some Warzone, Eric, you can carry me. I'm getting better at Plunder. I played with random people, and our teams came in second and third in the last 2 matches. And I wasn't even on the computer for those. I go to the places nobody's at, and I just go run around and collect cash because Plunder, the whole goal is to do your jobs, do your bounties, and collect cash. It's fun, though. Carry around a big light machine gun and do it. Did you see when Kentucky Ballistics blew himself up?
With the 50 cal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy who owns Servu posted the video. He finally got the 50 cal from him, showing where it blew up and saying they're got to do some more R&D to figure out what happened and showing how thick steel is on that thing. The blast cap was intact. It dug divots, like ridges, grooves in 1/4 inch thick steel, case hardened, and literally you saw little scratches on the blast cap. I mean, that blast cap was that solid. It sheared the rivets off the barrel or the ridges of the threading.
Yep.
Hey, look, it looks like I never took it out of box. You know how many pops I put back in box over the past 2 weeks? But of the week, that is my favorite pop. I also picked up Boss. I saw Jerry posted. I just had to pick it up. And my GameStop didn't have it, so I bought it on GameStop.com. They came in individual boxes with tissue paper over the windows, double boxed. One of them came 3 in a box, perfectly put in there, no problems. The other one was one pop box in the middle of a ton of bubble wrap. I'm like, GameStop stepped up their shipping.
Yeah, you probably had one person working that day that was a Star Wars fan or a Funko.
They came from multiple stores.
Oh.
I mean, they did good.
Because the last time I bought something from GameStop, like the pop was in its own box, and it was in a big box, and there was nothing in the big box, and it was like,
so one of them was in a big box with a massive amount of like the big green bubble wraps, like the big bubbles. Like they took 6 feet of it and filled it up and then curled it around it, and it was sitting nice in the middle, like an egg in a nest. Oh, it was fun. I want to know what Eric was working security for, what convention. Because I don't think the porn stars come to Nashville. I think they just go to Vegas, but I could be wrong.
So, you know, one thing I thought about, you know who we might run into if we go to that con?
I'm going, but if you go, who?
Will.
He'll be there. He's breaking a box for whatnot.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll get to meet Dr. Applesauce in person.
Yeah, finally I'll be like, hey, what's up?
I'm in so many Discord groups now after trying to officially leave Discord. Everybody is about freaking Discord now.
Well, I jumped on one of his, I can't remember if it was a video that he was doing on like Discord or something. He was doing something on one of them. And I jumped in and he was like, holy cow, where you been? And I was like,
well, I commented in the Discord, hey, I'll get to see you in person. He wrote something back and it got lost in the chat, so I didn't go back and find it. I'll see him. I'll be in Houston October 16th and 17th. And Joe might be there, which means our 2 non-cult COVID peoples.
Will you quit doing that? That looks really...
No, it's not that. It's that.
Yeah, that's what happens with 2 guys.
No, with 2 guys, you got to turn them around and go that way.
It just looks really bad.
Oh, I was trying to make a mention of basically opposite ends of the country coming together in Texas. But I think Eric needs that Robin. It's calling to him. It's a China Grail, and it didn't come with COVID. I looked at it. I'm like, it's got a con sticker, but it's got an Asia sticker on it, which when you see that sticker, you know it's legit. Can I black that? Yeah. When you see that sticker on the bottom, you know it was official Funko Asia distributors. So you don't have to worry about it being fake. Because first time I saw that, I put a message somewhere. I'm like, what is this sticker? And sure enough, it is official. I don't like that Spastic does not take the wrappers off of their pop protectors.
Yeah, it's just so they don't get scratched up.
Yeah, but you got to take the whole thing apart to get it off.
Yeah.
To get it out of the bottom, you do, and you can't leave it in the bottom. There's just something wrong about that. Wish Papa Pop come hang out, but I think Saturday night's his kid's night. I've been talking to him though. He's been doing good. I asked him, did he regret ever buying his first Funko Pop? He said, hell yeah. I said, if you could go back to day one and not buy it, would you? He said 1000%. I could pay a mortgage with how much I spent on my collection.
Yeah, my collection's worth probably, I'd say about 6 times what I paid for it.
We thought about refinancing our house again. We've done quick refinances with the VA and done pretty good. Right now, the market on our house is so good that we've got about 120,000 in equity on a $250,000 home. So it's going real good. Do one of those like con schemes where I sell it, my wife buys it.
I'm looking at next year after the year rolls over, looking at buying back my military leave.
I don't want to do that.
Well, I did 4 years, so that's just 4 years added on top of my career, which would put me at 8.
I've done almost 4 years. I did like 3 years and 11 months. Actually, it was 3 years, 9 months, and 15 days.
Yeah.
So I could buy back my time and I'd be at 6 or 7 years, almost 8 years now. But unless you finish out and retire, is it worth it?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you got to look at it this way. Next year, well, after November is when I hit my 4-year mark with the VA. After my 4-year mark, if I buy back my military leave, that puts me at 8 years, which means even if I only did 2 more years, I get my 10-year, which is a big deal at the VA. So
with us, so if you had military time, it counted towards your first 3 years for leave where you get 6 hours every 2 weeks instead of 4 out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to 8 hours every 2 weeks until you hit 15 years. And that's not military time included. That's 15 years in a chair at a computer doing what you do. But the job's starting to get easier as they put more automation tools in place. And when stuff breaks, we just do what we got to do. So, like, we came home from camping a couple weeks ago. We went down to the casino camp on Indian land, but gambling's not really legal in our state. So they do video bingo that looks like slot machines. It's a lot of fun. But we come home to no internet. Sent my boss an email. I spent an hour on the phone with AT&T. I sent her the text copy and I said, something wrong with that box on the street. They said it hadn't had good internet signal since Thursday of last week. And the next morning I talked to my manager and he said, okay, let me know. About 5:00 Monday, they got it back on because somebody had called Saturday, 3 houses down, and his was out too. Luckily, when he fixed theirs, it fixed mine. You look like you're concentrating or about to take a poop. What's going on?
No, so they just redid a couple of the hot sauces that I like, and I got a thing about it.
Quit spending money.
They have another one. It's called pineapple carrot.
Oh shit! What's up, dude? You did.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Oh, I love it.
Ooh.
Look at how small your pop collection is.
Dude, I got rid of 90% of what I have.
Why?
Because I'm concentrating on Godzilla, Batgirl, and a couple other little things like my Blue Falcon and Dynamite's not going anywhere.
But you're not doing Batman anymore?
No.
Dude, you used to be all about the Batman.
There's too many of them. It's too
like 45 pages of them now. Yeah, so my massive win from Spastic on my $250 guaranteed box is the China Joy Patina Robin that's not on the Funko app. It's not on Whatnot. I had to go to Pop Price Guide to find it. $150. Nobody wants to pay it. I can throw it on eBay and sell it, but by the time they cut fees out of it, I haven't made my money back on the mystery box. And then I got a Patina dude from what was it? The Asian monkey or whatever they call it. It's
Monkey
the,
King.
yeah, Monkey King. That's the one. But it's the Asia special, and he was patina. And I'm like, we searched for a while, found it. It was $75. And then I had 2 animes. One was Naruto, and one was Avatar: Last Airbender. I did okay.
Probably just one of the basic Narutos.
No, it was Ship. I don't know, the one with an S after it. I'm not going to pretend like I can say it.
Shippuden.
It doesn't help me.
Uh-huh. I got a headset too, but mine doesn't light up.
Yeah, well, I'm fancy. I paid a whole $19 for this set, so
Oh, yeah, I paid more than that for this one.
yeah.
My headphone stand cost more than that. I did some upgrades to the computer recently.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was at Nashville Con, and it's the first year that they've done it here in Nashville. He does it in other places, but the
Okay.
2 things that I did see, Greg the Hammer Valentine was there, and he was pretty cool. But this is Jim Cooper autographed.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and I mean, he was I talked to him for like 2 hours. He was so cool. And then I don't know anything about comics, but the guy that organized it, because we did so much work in so little time, he gave me this. He says it's worth like $200. I don't know. I don't know comic books.
Is that in a bag?
No, it is not.
Put that damn thing in a bag with some cardboard behind it.
I'm going to. Well, this is the only cardboard that I've got, so I'm going to put it on the back side of this. But I just wanted to show you.
Send that thing off to get graded.
I'm going to sell it. I don't do comic books. I'm going to keep the signed one. That's mine. I might send that off to be graded and certified, because the certification didn't show up today.
The craziest thing in the collectible world right now is MetaZoo. In the past 5 days, a first edition booster box, not a Kickstarter box, a first edition box, went from $450 to over $800. The top pull went from $250 to over $400 in a current auction right now on eBay with 23 hours left on it. And there's another one coming up right behind it. It's going crazy. They've got tops dropping on the 30th. They've dropped 2 pin sets coming. And I booked a trip to Houston just because they're going to be there. The Whatnot guys are going to be there. Dr. Applesauce will be there. And Gary, King Pokemon, will be there. What is MetaZoo? So it is based on the cryptozoics of our country. So
Well,
like,
it's a really awesome, really collectible card thing where we have some animals and.
Shut up, Jarhead. So it is like
Chupacabra, Sasquatch, Nessie.
The Metal Man of Alabama, where they saw the dude, the sheriff saw the space dude, and he lost his house and his family and all that other stuff. Babe the Big Blue Ox. I mean, it's a card game, but the thing that makes it different is when you're playing it, your surroundings come into play. Like on one of them, it's like if you can see or reach tinfoil within it, if you see it, you can do this. If you can reach tinfoil without moving from where you're sitting or standing, you power up ×2. And I'm like, that's cool. Yeah. Campbell says, thanks for the awesome description. So Mothman's like the Charizard, and Sam's the only trainer, but the cards are going absolutely ridiculous.
Tell you what, if they pump out a bunch of Sasquatches, send them here. I'll sell them for you. People around here go nuts for it. Just because Bigfoot's kind of one of Oregon's like big deals. I gotta wait for it to pop up on my TV to see it.
It's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So they've got the Obnoxious 9, which only come in hollow. The artifact cards, this is the only time they'll ever be. None of the moving forward sets will use them, so they'll have to use them from here. So cards are skyrocketing in value. The new set coming out drops online, pre-order sell out in less than a minute. I mean, it's madness. So I accidentally went in a whatnot auction once, and I've been hooked. But I spent like $300 the first night.
Ow.
And ended up pulling over $1,000 in cards out of 11 packs now. So it worked out.
300 for 11 packs. How many cards are in a pack?
Well, there was other stuff on top of it.
Yeah, but 300 for 11 packs, that's less than retail, isn't it?
Yes. Well, you can buy first edition packs loose for how many boomers in a pack?
I don't know. I'm just used to like, oh, hey, I need a magic booster pack. So you go and you spend, $15 and boom, you got a booster pack.
Well, I mean, I bought 15 of them for $10 each loose on TCG Player, but a sealed booster box, regular first edition, you're looking at over $800 right now. And by the time Collecticon happens in Houston on the 16th and 17th, it'll be over $1,000. Kickstarter boxes are over $10,000 now.
I got a mosquito in here.
And if you did it, you could buy the 6-pack of booster boxes for $245. They had 100 of those, and only 6 people bought them. And everybody's kicking themselves now. So, I mean, it's what it is. I collect a little of this and a lot of that and a lot of that.
Well, that's like my friends. They were the ones that were trying to talk me into going to that thing in Texas.
And I mean, me?
And their big thing is they're like, well, what are you going to get if you go? And I was like, honestly, I'm not going to get anything. I'm just going to go to see the stuff. And, maybe they'll have like really cool stuff for anime there, and who knows? This mosquito is now dead.
So this is less about Funko and more about cards and comics. But you'll still see pops there. You'll still see figures there. There's over 500 booths, but it's in the NRG Stadium. They're trying to add more vendors.
An anime con thing.
Huh?
That was like an anime thing.
It's all of it.
Because if you drag me to a damn card and comic con thing, and I'm going to be pissed.
Bro, there's over 500 vendors.
I don't care about vendors.
Have you not looked at the website?
No, I haven't, dude. I've been sleeping all day. I've been like 3 weeks now. I've had hardly any sleep, so my body is shutting down.
All right, let's see. The reason I decided to go, though, is I managed to book a flight and a hotel for $320.
Yeah, my flight's going to cost me more than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm leaving out early in the morning on Saturday and coming home Sunday evening. Spend a night in a Hampton Inn in the stadium area. Trading cards, video games, comic books, sports cards, celebrities, vintage toys, merchandise, video game zone, entertainment, and more. It's got all of it. Let's see. Who is that? That's somebody that's going to be there. Oh, the voice of Ash is going to be there.
Oh, she's pretty cool.
Pokemon.
Yeah, she's hot too.
Yeah, I've met her a couple of times. She's a really nice person.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dr. Applesauce will be there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what, 2 hours away from here?
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's big enough that PSA is going to be in the house.
I'll have to take one of my Dr. Applesauce buttons or whatever and have them sign it.
I don't know if I still have those. I've got magnets somewhere. I went ahead and bought the VIP ticket so I didn't have to stand in line. Oh, cool. And Oh, you'll like this one. Brittany Karbalski. She was in Soul Eater, My Hero, and Fairy Tale. Is going to be there.
Brittany Kowalski.
Let's see. Black Star, Cammy, and Wendy Marvell. I think Cammy was the one. Black hat, black jumpsuit looking thing that unzipped halfway. Why don't I just share my screen?
I'm thinking it's the chick that Toga turned into when she was trying to kill Deku.
That one.
I'm not seeing nothing. Yeah, that's the chick that Toga turned into.
Yeah, she'll be there. Oh, look. The dude that plays General Criminal will be there.
Oh, she plays Wendy Mar. Oh, dude.
We're still going.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa. Dude.
He's excited now. He's like, I got to take some pops. Yes.
No, dude, I will have to find my DVD D and have him sign that. That was that right there. D is my #1 anime.
Vanilla Ice is going to be performing. I didn't know he still did music.
Yeah, he does metal music now. I got to see his debut when I was in North Carolina, and it was like so bad that everybody just started walking out.
Jose Canseco is going to be there.
Sweet, let's get some roids.
I love that you bleeped out. Jason Page, the original Pokemon theme song, will be there. I didn't know that one. And King Gary will be there.
Canseco, I think I have a Canseco rookie card.
But look at that right there, the voice of Ash. And then we go straight into Bleach, JoJo, Power Rangers, Dragon Ball, Code Geass.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, actually.
He is?
Yeah.
He looks like it.
I'm waiting for my TV to catch up with this because I can't. I'm like,
I was Johnny
Walter
Bosch.
Jones. Yeah, Eric knows all these people. Austin St. John will be there.
He's really cool.
I had my OG Red Ranger pop that I sold to Christina.
Yeah, but if you get a chance to talk to him one-on-one, he's really cool.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Oh, Elizabeth Maxwell.
Midnight
will be there. Oh, you're excited now, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be getting any of these autographs because,
dude, the dude that plays Togeda will be there. Rico Farjado. It just keeps going. The dude that plays Dobby will be there. Joe's gonna get to see like all his heroes. E. Jason Liebert.
Yeah, the only thing is
dude, I bought the VIP ticket. I don't have to wait in lines.
It doesn't matter, dude. I can't afford to get the autographs. That's the thing.
Well, now most cons now, if you got a VIP ticket, they usually give you 1 or 2 free.
There you go.
So,
pack a carry-on full of pop boxes, flattened, and let's see what we can get done for you, buddy. I don't need signatures. So, vintage comics, meet and greets. Hey, that's Real Breaking Nate, and a Super Duper Danny. Yeah, I turned into a full-on Pokemon nerd. I love it. Massive amount of people are going to be there. Are they going to have a Funko booth? Oh, they are.
Oh, yeah, that's a given at any kind of con that size.
I didn't think Funko was going to be there.
Yeah, if they're expecting more than 10,000 attendees, they'll have a booth.
Oh, shit. That's too many people. Whatnot's going to have a box breaking stage. They're breaking some old stuff, too. I'm going to try to play a MetaZoo tournament, but I really just want the mat and the deck. Transformer Showcase. They have a ninja course. Okay. They're gonna have a Funko Pop zone. We'll see how big I can make this. Oh, there we go. Kraken's collection.
I just got some stuff from them on order.
From who?
Kraken.
Okay. And then you got, the 501st Legion will be there. Of course, they're always at big cons.
I wonder if they're going to have the Mandos there.
I don't know. Sumo wrestling. All I know is I'm going to have a hotel room about halfway through the day on Saturday, and I'm going to have a hotel room through about 11 o'clock on Sunday, and I got to find something to do, but I got two buddies that live there. He said, "You like Tex-Mex?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." He said, "I'll take you to some legit joints." And he said, "I'll take you to some other good food." He said, "We'll go eat some Vietnamese." I said, "I'm down for anything." He said, "I got you. You'll eat good breakfast, lunch, and dinner while you're here." I said, "Sounds good."
Yeah.
So I want to get my Mothman Hollow signed by Michael Waddell, the creator. I want to get the reverse and the what's it called? It's Gary's favorite card. Why can't I think of it? It's the Link Snake or something like that. The Joint Snake, the reverse. He loves this card because of the way the hollow pattern breaks up in the snake. Really cool looking card. I told Gary I'm gonna get him to sign it and the reverse Mothman, and he said deal. Because his wife is Autism Instructs, I think is her Instagram. She works with autistic children, and they are huge supporters of the Aoki Foundation. Michael Waddell is a huge supporter of it, and that right there was a big part of what pushed me to look more into MetaZoo. And I walked into a Whatnot stream, and I'm like, "Boys, I don't know shit. Teach me." And they're like, "Give it a week." And now, a week and a half later, I've got 80% of a full first edition set, and I got a box sitting up there so I won't mess with it. And I'll be breaking it tomorrow at noon. So it's crazy. The prices are going through the roof. Nightfall's coming out this month, and pre-orders are already sold out everywhere. And as allocations are coming to local shops, they're selling out everywhere. It's the fastest growing TCG that's out there. In fact, I'm considering taking, I know y'all know I don't keep sealed product very much. I like ripping stuff. But I'm probably going to take this guy right here. That's my sealed gym box, and it might get sold to fund MetaZoo. It's just a real smart investment. If you bought into it 2 weeks ago, you've already tripled your money. And it shows no sign of slowing down. So I'm happy. I enjoy it. I'm still doing Pokemon, but I've got my master full art trainer set, and that's my biggest thing. I like my trainers. So until the next set comes out and there's more trainers, I'm just grabbing a few cards here and there that I want. I got my Sylveons. I'll pick up the Dragonite alternate when it gets cheaper. And then I'm picking up pops I like. I walked into my Hot Topic and I bought like 11, which is small for me. But like, I got a Vader, and I got one of the weird Stormtroopers, and I got Grogu with the squid on his face as he stuck his face in the bowl of soup. And I mean, I picked up Night Brother and Boss. I'm buying, but not like I used to. I'm not seeing an Iron Man come. Oh, I gotta have it.
Right. I mean, that's what just got to me. I had so many that I was like, I need this line, and I need this line, and I need this line, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to concentrate on 2 or 3 lines, and that's going to be it.
So I definitely concentrate on Pokemon.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of Star Wars, but I've calmed down drastically. I've got all the Bad Batch pops back there. Below it, some Ahsokas and some mess. I've got my General Grievuses hidden over here. And the only Iron Man pop I need anymore, outside of the Avengers Assemble, which is in my hot toy case inside, is the Morgan Stark and Tony Stark with the holographic image, the I Love You 3000, that still makes me cry when I see it.
Okay,
That's my Iron Man. That I could have sold the I Am Iron Man where he's on his knees. That was a decent pop. They missed some things on it. I could have sold that guy and been okay. Not only do I have the Iron Studio piece of that, but the Tony Stark and Morgan Stark pop in a box, glow in the dark, did it for me. That's all I needed.
The last pops I got was this one.
Yeah, Fat Gum. Gene, my Instagram got hacked. So now there's no underscores. It's just Pop Life Toys, all one word. I'm already up to like 465. I haven't done a single giveaway.
Okay.
I was wondering why I hadn't heard from you.
But
yeah. Don't rub it in. It's okay. I sold mine. Somebody wanted it worse than I did.
Oh, so now I've got an extra of the regular.
See,
of both of those.
I do have an out-of-box pop. My grandson found this at a yard sale and mailed it to me. So this is another one that's never going anywhere.
Cool. I'm going to send you, what was it? The pizza kitties that we were going to send to Gene, the 10-inch?
Oh, God, no.
The cats at Target? Because he had his gift shelf that he'd never get rid of?
Okay. See, I've got the Neon City Godzilla, and I have the 10-inch Cheshire. And it's the only two 10-inch.
You got the box of fun. I missed that completely, and those pops are going through the roof.
Which one?
But I've had this guy sitting on the bottom shelf for a little while. I like the Hikaris, and you can get limited pieces really cheap.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've got a red Kylo Ren that looks pretty awesome. And the thing is, he's sitting among my statues and bust and the Galaxy's Edge saber. And he looks like he belongs. He doesn't look like a tiny little Funko Pop with an oversized head. They look like they belong. The head is proportionate to the body. So, I mean, he's not super expensive. They never called on. But it's a first order stormtrooper that looks freaking awesome. And if I put him among the statues, he's going to look great.
I've been watching Epic. I don't know if you guys buy anything from them, but their mystery boxes are really great. I love their mystery boxes. But like, let me see if I can find him. Well, he's buried under stuff. But I got a flocked Battle-Scarred King Kong with the overseas sticker, and I paid $15 plus shipping, so it was $20.
How much was that? Dude, you got a good box if that's what came in your box of fun.
No, I didn't.
You got Marty McFly, 1,000-piece puffin stuff, and Teen Wolf.
Oh man,
that's a couple $100 easy in value right there.
Yeah,
but you know, I've played a few mystery boxes lately. Some of our friends, I did some Last Catch'em boxes, and sure, the boxes were of value, but it's not stuff I collect.
Yeah.
The only reason I did the Spastic box is 40 boxes. It sold out in like 2 hours. One of them had the golden ticket in it, and you could exchange it for Flock Sully.
Okay.
Marty alone is $300.
Here you go, Gene. You've been gone for a while, but I bought a $26 mystery box from, was it Tom's Model, Pops?
Yeah, the one that took forever to come.
Took like 6 months to get it. Finally, I started hounding them. They're like, oh, just so you know, they're on the way. We had the whole COVID thing, this and that. I go down and pick it up from the mailbox when the mailman got here. I grab the box. I'm like, ooh, it's heavy. And he looks at me and goes, is that a good thing? And I'm like, typically it is. And I opened it up. Master Choco for $26.
See, I never get that lucky on mystery boxes.
I've had some big hits.
This is a one and done. I mean, I've really gotten screwed over on mystery boxes. So
I've started hanging my autographs. I painted, so y'all know I'm on the wooden walls. In front of me, in front of my desk, I painted with the paint we painted our house with, which is really good Sherwin-Williams paint. You can scrub it to clean stuff the kids put on the walls off. I painted an 8-foot wide section and 4-foot back of the roof, and not even straight lines, just painted it, rolled it on there. So I'm not looking at solid brown wall when I'm doing work. And I'm on a Secret Lab Magnus desk, the metal desk. They did good when they engineered this. So it's been going good. But yeah, didn't win. Gene, if you're Gene M. Rogers with the underscores, the iRacing picture, I just sent you a friend request. But yeah, I'm climbing again naturally. It seems like every Whatnot live I do or go in and communicate or Instagram live I do, I get 5 or 6 followers from it. So I don't know if I'm hitting the algorithm or they're seeing friends of friends, but somehow I've naturally grown almost 200 followers in the past 2 months.
Jason, let me know. I'm going to try to turn on my air conditioner. Let me know if it's too loud.
Okay. You should get some hot sauce too.
Yeah, I got my phone on vibrate, but it's getting blown up. Can you guys hear it?
No, but Discord keeps going off on my watch.
Okay, how's that sound?
Fine.
Oh, thank God. It's like 100 degrees in here. I am sweating.
Bro, it is beautiful today.
And hot sauce, dude. I put hot sauce when I had those hot wings earlier. I got the pineapple habanero hot wings, and they were good, but they weren't hot enough, so I put a little extra on.
You're an idiot. Gene, I pulled this grail out of a mystery box. Nobody even knew what it was.
It's Robin.
It's the China Joy 2021 Summer Convention Patina Robin. I got like the weirdest box though. It had 2 patina pops in it and 2 anime pops. You can't show that on stream.
I gotta hold it back here so people can't see it.
Oh my gosh. I've got the non-dirty version of it over here somewhere.
Freaking otaku box.
Yeah,
well, the bad thing is
he did the straight porn version.
If I remember correctly, this chick is only supposed to be like 16 in the anime.
They gave me Demon Slayer pencils though.
Yeah, I got that too.
My kids want to take them to school, and I'm like, I don't care. But they sent me an awesome shirt. So they do good shirts, but I have it.
I didn't get the shirt because I was like, it's really $20 for the shirt. And I'm like, yeah.
So this is the card that he can't show, the non-etchy version of it.
It's not focusing.
Yes.
Let me turn this light down. All right, now we should get focused. Joe, stop.
I'm covering it up.
Some of it. Why aren't we focusing?
The only stuff that you got,
there we go.
You broke it. No.
It's this card, but she's not wearing anything.
Right.
So he did the dirty box. I did not do the dirty box. I stopped doing the dirty box, even though.
Well, no,
yeah, Gene, it's for sale if you know anybody who.
I just clicked the link that Nicole and Brian did, and it automatically. It's like, are you 18 plus? And I'm like, yes. And that's all I did.
18 plus some.
I did try to pre-order a case of the Godzilla sodas, and I can't find them for anywhere less than $250. I'm not paying that for
$250.
Yeah, for the whole 6-pack, so you're guaranteed to chase.
Yeah, I got this guy too. I don't know who he is. Never opened him.
What the heck you get that out of?
The taco box.
Huh?
Or that might have been out of the. No, that was the taco box. I hit the 3-month tier. Yeah, I hit the 3-month tier, so I got a little bit extra.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because that shouldn't have come in a taco box.
I will probably use this to carry.
That's your lanyard you got?
Uh-huh. I will probably use this at the con since there's going to be so many My Hero folks there, and get my lanyard signed.
Because this is what I got. The dog.
I got that too.
That too. But I didn't get no lanyard.
Maybe this was last month. I don't know, but I've been with them for 3 or 4 months now. I stepped up to the next tier. But yeah, this is definitely going to be my lanyard at con.
So I canceled mine because I was a little upset because they said, "Oh, we're not going to charge you until you get your first box for your next box," and they charged me before my first box had even shipped.
Because COVID slowed everything down.
But they charged me before my first box even shipped, so I was like, "Yeah, no, that ain't
they're good though." Like the pulled a 2,500 piece Fruit Brute, dude. Screw sodas. I opened another one. Bought a Prince Adam that was at my GameStop and was damaged just to see. So I'm now 1-28 on chases.
Dude, you'll hate to know my numbers.
Is it bad?
I've bought 6 sodas and I've gotten 5 chases.
I freaking hate you for that reason only, though.
Well, I bought 3 Back Girls when they came out, and I got 2 chases and regular. And without thinking about it, I sold all 3 of them.
You know, I sold that Batman from ECCC, the one I did pull. No, the pop, not soda. Oh, okay. Wait, you pulled it out of what? What mystery box was it? Or was that part of the boxes that everybody went crazy over and I didn't get it invited to? Obviously, I had to go in and confirm something again, even though I'd won the lottery twice in the past year and a half. So I reconfirmed it. Maybe this time I'll actually get an email. They're emailing me about stuff again. But yeah, I'm going to definitely wear this. I might stick a fig pin or 2 on it just to, people put their pins all the way down it. Yeah. I got Deku going all the way out with the lightning all around him. That fig pin's awesome. I might just hang it on the lanyard. Make it extra heavy. But I'll definitely be wearing collared shirts. I don't like lanyards without them. But no, I mean, I like the boxes good enough, but Nicole and Brian, Iconic Odd, every month and a half or so, I give them, or every 2 months, they come down and see me or I go see them, and I give them the stuff, and she sells it for me on eBay. She keeps 30%, sends me the difference. So, I'll give her a box. I'll get like $45-50 back, and I kept 2 or 3 things out of it. So.
Okay, you hate me when he did that kind of shit. $25 mystery box, pulled 2,500 piece.
Wait, how much is that damn pop worth? It was an eBay mystery box? I love you, Gene. Oh shit, dude, this Collecticon is blowing up. Whatnot's blowing up. Did you see they got $150 million round 2 seed investment? Logan Paul and all these other people that are throwing money at e-businesses. Boom. So they have a literal stage that they're the box break. They're like one of the main vendors for this thing. But it was like $35 for a 2-day pass, or for $100 I could get a VIP pass.
Now, on the voice actors and stuff, did it say how much their signatures and stuff were? Because typically it's anywhere between $40 and $60 a signature.
Yeah, usually that's about the price range, except for a couple of them, they're going to be like $80.
So, Eric, I got a question for you though. When I get there, I'm going to have to find the place to get the ADA pass.
Right. It's probably going to be right at registration, or if not, there'll be a side booth that'll say pick up or hold for or something like that, and it'll be there.
Just go tell them, because they didn't have a way to let them know when you were buying the tickets. I went ahead and bought the VIP ticket. I didn't want to be the douche that used the fact that I walk with a cane to get to the front of the line. Not saying anything's wrong with it, but I just went ahead and bought the VIP ticket. You get a bunch of extra stuff with it.
Yeah.
So you get meet and greets and stuff like that.
Yeah. And the gimme bag is awesome. It's always awesome at a big con, a VIP gimme bag.
Well, this wasn't going to be a big con. This is only their 3rd year.
It's still, I mean, if they got a Funko booth, if they got all this stuff that's going on, it's $10K easy.
So I don't know that they have a Funko booth as much as Kraken's collection and other Funko Pop vendors will be there.
Okay. Okay.
There's
well,
a
that might
promotional
lower
zone, and an activity zone, but 501st is going to be there. The Rebel Legion.
I can't remember. Is Texas a mask requiring state?
No.
Okay.
No, hell no. They went bug. I mean,
People
that's why all the Democratic senators went to Washington.
I have to have a mask flying out of Oregon, and
And open carry is legal in the state of Texas. And
it's legal here too.
There. But I'm guessing walking into the con, it's not legal anymore.
No, I don't think they'll probably have signs saying they're not even going to want you to carry a knife, but they won't get too hardcore about it.
I always carry a knife.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do, but they'll have a sign saying no weapons at all.
But
as long as you aren't get crazy with it, they don't care.
I won't be able to take my knife, my regular knife that's got like tape residue, because I'm not checking a bag.
So I was going to order just a My Hero Academia face mask just in case they did require. Dude, it's a 3D toga freaking face mask.
You couldn't breathe out of that shit.
Why couldn't you?
It looks like solid plastic.
It's not.
It's got a lot of holes in it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is
they're underneath the tubes. You can't see them.
Yeah. So that does nothing other than make you look like.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But
I'm wondering
I'll get the whole outfit and wear it.
Yeah, you dress up as a chick.
Around in a schoolgirl outfit with the mask and wig.
And you're gonna go by she and her and all that. My wife has students, one of each, that identify as the opposite gender, and I've asked her how it is. She said if you accidentally refer to them by the wrong gender and it's an accident, they don't get mad usually, but you get used to it and you just go call them by the name that's on the registration. It's a different school than when I grew up. God, I remember when I was in high school, even at the school she's at now, if you were gay or alternate gender or any of that stuff, that wasn't something you talked about. It was a way different time. And now, with mental health awareness and it's okay to be who you are and all of this stuff and encouragement. She said, I have one of my students that identifies as a female that I have to get onto him or her 2 to 3 times a week because she doesn't meet the dress code. Because if her student ID says female, she has to wear the same tops and bottoms that others do. And they're like, she always tries to say, well, I mean, I don't have that up here yet. But to be fair to the genders, if you identify as a female and it's on your student registration or you got your birth certificate changed or your driver's license, you have to follow that gender's dress code. And it's kind of funny how much kids try to get away with now. I mean, I remember some of the stuff that happened. I remember a drag out fight right outside the women's bathroom where 2 girls were pulling hair out. But that was the only one I saw in 4 years. Now that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's on eBay. It's a Tamashii Nations figure.
Dude, everybody is making collectible stuff now.
By Bandai Spirits.
Unless I get them.
$70 though. It's like,
Gene, personally, my beliefs, I agree with you. but also it's not my place to judge. I'm going to let people be who they want to be. And I don't want to push somebody away from my faith by creating a scene that makes them feel uncomfortable or judged or discriminated against. It's taken me a long time to get to that point. But, you know, Matthew West put out a good song when COVID started. It's called I'm Fine. And it talks about really the faces we put on. But, you know, you don't walk into a church with perfection on. You know, most people come to church broken. And you can't, you just, I don't know. I don't know a good way to say it, but I don't look at things like I used to. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, see, I work into conventions like I do. I've seen a lot more of it than most everybody else because it used to be that the guys would dress as girl as cosplay, and it was actually them, you know, dressing as themselves. And after a while, I get used to it. I mean, you do you, leave me to do me. Everybody is happy that way. But
If you love somebody for the person they are,
Bradley,
and don't judge them by their choices, then you are loving other people. I mean, that's all there is to it. Genuinely, if the world came together and showed love for each other, we'd be a different place. Garth Brooks did what was it? He did People Loving People, but what was the one he did where the choir came down the two center aisles? It was on his Double Live album too, and it's
well, gosh, people.
okay, so Gene, the way I feel about that, I don't know if you were in the military, and I'm not saying one way or the other, but you learn in the military, you can get used to damn near anything at given time. I mean, before I joined the military, I forever hated digging anything. I mean, when we were at the farm, I would do anything to get out of digging. By the end of basic training, I'd dig anything anybody wanted me to dig just to get it over with. It's just, you have to put it in your mind that, you know, they do them, you do you. As long as they're happy and they're not causing you problems and you're happy and you're not causing them problems, everything's good.
Yes.
I think that's about the only way we can put it.
It was officially announced season 6 of My Hero Academia was confirmed.
I never was able to get through season 5.
Well, there's still
Yeah.
one
What's up,
more
Ian?
episode to drop. So
Yeah, and I mean, it's just, I don't know. I got to the point where I wanted people to allow me to be me, and I'm not
Exactly.
perfect. I think my time on social media has proven that, and I don't always say the right thing, and I don't want people to judge me. So how can I judge other people if I don't want them to judge me? I've got 2 kids with special needs, and all 4 of them have ADHD. 2 of them are on the autism spectrum. And, I know, Gene, I'm not saying that. And it can be a bad situation. But when everybody treats each other with love and equality, the hate goes away. And that's the biggest problem. It shouldn't be red or blue. It shouldn't be left or right. It should be Americans. It should be the world. We should be a loving, peaceful people. I mean, even when you watch Transformers or Marvel or any of those, when they come down to Earth, they talk about humans killing each other and being a less intelligent society because we just kill off our own people. And if you look at all the wars we fought in, I mean,
So
I
I
don't know.
completely
One
forgot.
more
but
love would change a lot of things.
It's a patch I got from the VA.
Nice.
So we did this thing where, you know, people post 9/11 veterans and stuff. turned in their stories, did like videos and all that, talking about where they were and things like that. And it was funny because my boss, when we were doing environmental rounds on Friday, my boss was there, and he asked if I got one of these, and I said no, and he goes, well, why not? And I said, because I can't disclose my stuff from my 9/11 time. And he goes, well, why not? And Tiffany Everhart, the gal who was in charge of all that, she goes, because a lot of the stuff in his record is redacted, so we couldn't put it out there. And he looked at the guy, he goes, hey, so can Joey get one of those patches? And he goes, oh, definitely. And he handed me one of the patches. I was like, that's freaking sweet.
I remember where I was. And when I talk about not judging people, I spent 3 years in an inpatient residential treatment facility because ADHD in me was severe enough that I was a disruption to classroom. So it was private school. And I was sitting in the classroom when they wheeled the TV card in and turned it on. And then at the end of class, they took us over to the big conference room where we always watch movies, and they put it on the big TV, and they brought us lunch in there, and we just sat there in shock. I still remember it to this day. 20 years ago, I was, 14 years old? No, when I was there, I was 13. I was almost done and going back to the school my wife works at now. And I'll never forget that day. And my biggest fear is if another attack happens, how could we become the people we were after 9/11? The patriotism, the love for one another. Police officers and firefighters, I still believe in the bottom of my heart, would run up those stairs just like they did that day, knowing they're probably not going to go home to see their families if they could save one life.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'd have people running back into the buildings to save coworkers as much as we did back then. I don't think we're that society. I don't want to say we've evolved, but we've changed.
We've desensitized. I mean,
We have.
back then, everybody cared about everybody. Now, if you don't care about anybody else except yourself, that's the normal now.
There are shows we can't let our kids watch, or we won't, because of one or two scenes in them. On like Disney Plus, that's rated for their age, is talking about sex, and my kids are 6, 7, 9, and 10. They don't need to know about that at this age, in my opinion. And
no,
we started Diary of a Future President, which was an awesome show. But then it went too far into stuff, and we told them we can't watch it anymore. They got mad. We won't let them watch Black Widow. I mean, I think y'all can understand why. There's a lot of violence in that movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, it was pretty good. Like the fight scenes were legit.
Yeah, it's just
luckily
my friend let me have access to his Disney Plus, and you still have to have Premiere Plus or whatever to watch it. And I'm like,
me and my wife saw it in the IMAX at our local McQueen Center, which is like the science center for kids, but they have a big IMAX. And I gotta say, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith scene where she's fighting her sister, woo! Yeah.
I'm really hoping that things will kind of lighten up around here, because Dune comes out next month, and I want to see that in theaters so bad.
Well, I know where you live, it's tough because of all the stuff, political and society going on. Around here, I really don't see any of it.
Yeah,
they talk about Alabama in the jokes and the stereotypes, but I can honestly tell you that when I'm walking into Walmart or Target or anywhere, I don't see color. I might look at the car they're driving because I'm vain and I like cool cars, but I don't recognize color. It's just not a thing. It's people. And it's never an issue around here. You cut somebody off in a parking lot, you're still a dick, but I think I'm lucky because where we live in the suburb we're in, and even downtown where I worked, where all the riots were happening and they were tearing down statues, it's still peaceful as far as most things go. And we're in the heart of what the country says is supposed to be, like Racism 101. There's movies based on kids getting hit with fire hoses and the Selma Bridge and all the stuff that happens in this state that's part of history you can't get rid of. You're not proud of, but you can't get rid of it.
Here you go, Christina.
And we treat each other like people. That's all there is to it. I don't know if that's because we're less educated, because we're at the bottom of the list, even though my wife works in a school where they demand excellence, and it's a public school. The houses here cost about $300,000. There they cost $600,000. A city south of us, they're $220,000 because of the school systems.
Don't be mad, Christina. You wouldn't have liked it.
Christina, I got 1, 2, and 3. Somehow I opened 3 at once. So
I had hot wings and they weren't hot enough, so I made them hotter.
Yeah, see, here in Nashville, Kroger's has gone back to requiring masks, and Walmart's going to do it. Well, actually, they started yesterday. So the bigger stores, you have to wear a mask again up here.
So our COVID cases are going down again, and our children. So our city puts out a report, and we're big enough that we've got 2 elementary schools, 4th and 5th grades in the old middle school. The middle school took the old high school, and they built a massive high school. Gene, I was off soda for 5 years, and we were somewhere, and my kid was drinking a Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, I remember Dr. Pepper. That sounds good. We were in a Firehouse Subs, and the water tastes like crap, and the tea tastes like crap. So what do? I get a cherry Coke, and I'm like, I should try some cherry Dr. Pepper. It had one of those machines where you can pick and choose.
Yeah, that's tea.
Said,
it's not
hey,
soda.
babe,
I'm drinking tea.
Hey, babe, get me a Mountain Dew when you're at the store. And she said, really? I said, yeah. And now I keep 6 packs of these in the fridge. It's what it is.
Yeah, Christina, I didn't eat Subway tonight. That's my teacup.
Why did I blow it, Christina? I tried to find the Baja Blast Mountain Dews. I can't find them.
They have those at the Minute Market across the street from my house. I did try some of those Voodoos, the mystery flavor Mountain Dew. They taste like the white mystery flavor Airheads.
No, doesn't even sound good.
But I was like, I gotta try it at least. So I tried it. I was like,
I couldn't find Dove chocolate. They were out of it. So I got Reese Cups and Almond Joys. But like, I keep fudge rounds for if I get hungry or my sugar drops and I need something. But like, I don't eat very many. It's just, I don't think about it.
I'm probably gonna have to cut out, man. I am.
You slept all day. Hell no,
dude. I'm telling you.
I like your shirt, Eric.
This is my first day off in 12 days, so I am tired. And my boss, in a roundabout way, forced me to take Monday off. He's like, yeah, you need a 3-day weekend. He's like, you should probably take Monday off. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, no, you should probably take Monday off. I'm like, are you trying to tell me to take Monday off without telling me to take Monday off?
Yes, he is, because you work so hard, you have mental breakdowns.
And I was like,
you need go time.
I was like, well, if I'm going to take 3 days, I might as well take 4 days. He goes, you know what? That's a smart plan. He goes, you take a Tuesday off too. And I was like,
so you're definitely coming to Houston now, aren't you? Now that you know all those voice actors are going to be there. If I get free signatures because of the VIP pass, you can have most of them.
So what I may end up doing is I may just schedule to get that Friday off, so that if I have to take a flight sometime on Friday afternoon, to get there early.
What is Eric about to show us?
Well, this is the last thing that I got out of the mystery box that I actually kept. And if Christina comes on, I'll sell it to her for retail, not PPG.
What if I want it?
Well, we can talk.
Nah. You'll sell it to her for retail?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Why is that worth a lot now?
Yeah.
It's worth a bit, but it's not the
It's not the
sequin one.
Grail Elvira, but
No.
it's still
It's a good
close to
one.
$100.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I think 95 the last I looked.
But you'll sell to retail was what, $34.95 on that one?
No, it was
well, $29.99.
$29.99.
Oh, yes. No way. She told me she would stop by when she could. I'm waiting for her camera to come on.
I mean, you guys know me, man. I give pops away more often than I sell them. I don't
Hey guys.
Hey there.
I
Funko
thought I
Pokey
was
Chick.
just watching. I didn't know I was in the show.
Oh, you joined. You want to come on and hang out with us?
Yeah, I'll hang out, but I'm outside, so it's kind of loud.
It don't matter.
We're okay.
Turn your video on. They don't have just.
No. I'm in my pajamas.
So
you know why I haven't stood up, right? So I'm just telling you, in your pajamas is not going to bother anybody.
So going from doing card auctions to doing pop auctions again, I remembered how much longer it takes to ship Funko Pops when you ship them right. It takes a while.
So much more work. That's
It
the one
is.
thing I loved about doing cards was it's so easy to ship them.
1 foot of bubble wrap, put them in their baggie, put them in a box, put the label over to cover the box, no tape needed. With Pops, it's not like that.
I always try to put more bubble wrap than that, but that's just me. That's the way I ship.
So you have retail that does it wrong. You have small businesses that do it right. And then you have people that don't ship regularly that go way overboard.
Yeah. Well, I hate sending anybody something that gets damaged. It irks me to no end.
So how I sent you Grievous, 2 feet of bubble wrap,
perfect,
8x6x4 box, and a pop protector.
Yeah,
I would ship a $3 pop sold on eBay the exact same way, because in 1,000 pops I sold on eBay, only one came damaged, and that's because somehow they soaked the box and they crushed it.
I think a lot of us are collectors too, so we know what we would want to have our pops arrive like, so we return that favor when we sell them, right?
Oh yeah. The Hebrew Hammer Cletus said it best. I heard it in one of his live streams, that when you get a Grail, you enjoy it for a while and then you pass it on to somebody else to enjoy. I had Luke and Hana Stormtroopers for a while, and now I've got sealed Pokemon product, and I've got statues and hot toys and figures, but the pops are more sensible. I have calmed down, because one thing that's great about your statue market is it's stable. So when stuff gains value, it's going to gain. There's never going to be more made when it's a limited run. They get better with age, like Jen Urso back there that you can kind of see standing really tall. Collector's Own Marcos, he's up near Papa Pop in Michigan. Yeah, that's where it is. He does not resell. He does not flip. So on his website, everything includes shipping, and he gives discount codes all the time. He calls us members, not customers. He's building an awesome new building that's gonna look like a museum, a showroom. It's gonna be awesome. But he sold me Jen Urso that he'd had on the floor as a display piece when he got something to replace with, because he knew I wanted it, for retail, which MSRP on her 4 years ago was like $579. So I think I paid $602 with shipping for it. I get it, and I look on the bottom, it's number 3 of 1,000. And it's worth $1,200. And I'm like, bro, why? He said, because I don't flip. He said, I don't buy collections, because he gets allotments from Sideshow and Iron Studios now direct, and film sales and all kinds of stuff. And a lot of his stuff is sold out before it even hits the website just by announcing it in the cantina. And, you know, I will spend 170 on a 10th scale Iron Studio piece before I'd spend 170 on the same pop. They did the I Am Iron Man snap, but you see the colors running all through them and the lines are cutting the body and the blood is right on the face. You know, it's not as good as it'd be if it was, you know, Prime One or any of these really expensive companies because it's 10th scale, but it's a couple steps up. And I have it all represented. That shelf back there has everything from Sideshow Premium Format to Iron Studios to Gentle Giant to Bust down to Funko Pops. And it's just kind of my shelf of Star Wars that I love. I find myself more now, I don't know about y'all, but when I don't have anything to watch on TV, my go-to is episode 2. I like episode 2. I like when they're in the den with the crazy things standing on the poles, that fight scene and Mace Windu and all them show up. You know, that's just cool. Christina, come on. We can talk Star Wars.
Ugh. I'm fading, man.
I'm kind of getting a little punchy, but I can hang for a little while longer.
I'm probably going to keep it until maybe 10. Can you give it 30 more minutes, Joe? So of all the
I keep looking at my bed going, that looks so comfortable.
Of all the signatures I named, which pop do you want signed the worst in My Hero? That's a lot of them.
Well, I think.
Do you have Dobby, the expensive one? I had him, and I sold him for $30. Would you get a signature on that with as much as it's worth, though?
If I did, I definitely wouldn't flatten the box. I'd bring it in the pop shield.
So flattening the box does two things. One, it gives your window a crisper edge, and it's the safest way to take a box. A lot of them won't sign it unless it's flattened too.
Yeah. But
so
I don't know. I mean, with it being as worth as much as it is, for me, as soon as you get a signature, it's null, it's void, because the signature itself is what's worth something.
So what about Midnight?
I don't know. Well, the other thing is she does Midnight, but she also does Wendy from Fairy Tale, and I have Wendy's pop.
I said a My Hero signature.
Oh, yeah. I actually thought about just ordering like one of those wall hanging things or whatever that's My Hero, like the whole class or whatever, and have. But the thing is that it would bleed into the fabric. Because I thought it'd be kind of cool to get that and then frame it.
Dr. Applesauce did a real good video on which pens you want for signing. And there's a lot of people that talk about a certain type of paint pens.
Yeah, it's a paint pen. I've used them before.
Well, I'm going to leave it up to you to bring all the pens. I've got some signatures. Most of mine came from Zobi, but I've got the one of, what's his name from Family Christmas, or no, Christmas Vacation, where Shitter's Full. Dennis Quaid standing there in his bathrobe, pumping the black tank down the drain.
Yeah.
And I've got a Tool Time one signed by, what is it, Zachary Ty Bryant, I think, was that signature. I've got the Forrest Gump one that the artist did. I've got Tom Kane's Yoda signed, and, you know, he can't speak anymore. I've got a custom of the child, and then I've got a Skyla full art trainer that somebody made out of energy cards. And those artworks are cool. Like, they're making full-on Pokemon out of nothing but cut-up energy cards.
So I'm telling you right now, once this whole COVID thing starts to lighten up and everything, you're going to have to get a plane ticket, and we'll have to go to one of the Portland Comic-Con. Dude, it's huge.
I'm nervous about how big this one is. I don't like crowds. realize you're gonna be, if you come, you'll be with me as like my support animal. Like not like that, but you'll be like you could carry my bag because I can't keep
Make
a
sure
lot
to
on my
cup.
back.
You gotta cup them.
Yeah. Make sure the knee pads have some good padding in them.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you, if he starts petting you, you might want to watch out. But hey,
So I will be definitely doing Instagram lives from the show if Joe gets there and we can all hang out.
Dana.
Dude. Oh, no way. It's
Hey.
Christina.
there she is.
Yeah. No
I knew I'd
makeup,
talk
no
to you.
nothing. I'm like,
You don't need
hey.
it. You're
Is your arm
beautiful.
hurting? We twisted it enough.
I actually just got my flu shot, so I'm like, it's sore. But yeah.
Hey, Dana.
Oh,
I
that's
figured
right.
that Elvira would be the trick to get you into the stream.
No, I was gonna. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, no, I never say something that I don't mean.
Oh, I know. I was good. Scoops. Oh, I'm Scoops. Frito. It's a long night. Can you tell? Trying to get Naughty to 200. So thanks for everyone that helped get her to 200. That was awesome. I appreciate you all so much.
So, how you been?
Good. Busy trying to help people, and then my 2 teenage boys with school. So been really busy.
Yeah. Same here. It's been a crazy time, and now I'm getting on a plane and flying to Houston. This will be the first time I've traveled further than pulling a camper since I ended up with a cane. So a little bit nervous, but now that I have a friend and a backup to pick me up at the airport that's local, I'm comfortable. I'm good. With the VIP pass, I know I can get to the front of the lines. It was $70 more, and I'm not using the ADA pass to cut in front of everybody. I got the actual VIP pass. I got a reason to wear my Hero lanyard. Come on. And then I find out all those signatures are going to be there. Look, if anybody wants anything signed, let me know. Where did you go?
I went to visit Dana.
No way.
Yep, I went there for
Did I
a
know
week
that?
to
Did I know
Louisiana.
I was gonna say, didn't you post pictures on Instagram or something?
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
to
you
New Orleans
did.
to visit my Dana, my
Yeah.
bestie.
I knew that.
She is an amazing cook, amazing person, and I got to try gator bites for the first time, and they were delicious.
I don't think you can live. She's in Louisiana, right?
Mhm.
I don't think you can live in Louisiana and not be a good cook.
Actually, I know somebody from
Oh,
Louisiana.
that's. I mean,
horrible
she
cook.
was amazing.
There's something about Creole and Cajun. It will take a good recipe and make it amazing. I've had some gumbo. So me and Amber, when we got married, we took a cruise that left out of New Orleans, but we stayed a night and did all the stuff off of Bourbon Street. So we went to the local places, and I ate gumbo in one of these places that was recommended. Oh my God. I had heartburn, but oh my gosh, it was so good. So, nah, I love going places and trying the food. If I come out to see you, Joe, I want tacos.
Oh no, dude. There's some good places around here that do some crazy food that you'd love.
So, nah, I'm up to trying things. I'm glad you got to go see her.
Me too. I just want to try pizza with Joe. I don't care if it's Domino's. I don't care. I just want to try pizza with Joe.
Well, we'll be in Houston. That's closer to you than Oregon is.
I'm
Will
on
be
the
there.
East Coast.
I'm going to get to meet Dr. Applesauce
You get to eat Will. Yay.
and King Gary and the creator of MetaZoo, which if y'all don't know what MetaZoo is, it's absolutely blowing up. I got in right as it started getting really expensive, but I love it. What?
So who are you going to meet? Is there any signatures or things that you're going for?
Well, I just saw a list of who all's going to be there. Maybe Austin St. John.
Jason, the red one, my favorite.
Yeah, that Ranger that I had that I sold that you won in what was it? A waffle we did back
For
then?
$30.
Yeah. What's he sitting at now? He was the pricey one.
Yeah, he was up there. He's at
But I've
three something.
still, I think I've got a Red Ranger still or two.
You know what you should do? You should go and find a Hot Wheels for a little red Ford Ranger and have them sign it.
I love your shirt, Eric. I love Grogu.
I actually
I'm
got this
wearing
at
my
GameStop.
Iconic Odd shirt before they just disappeared from the internet.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
If
or
they're
seen
watching,
anything
love you
from it.
guys.
They are not. They might be with us next week. Nicole has been sick, not COVID sick, but just sick. I don't think she'll care if I tell you it was kidney stones. So don't be really worried about it. That sucks. Like that's the worst pain ever.
I've
But
had
she's
kidney
gonna live.
stones since I was 19 years old. I've passed several of them, and I even had them when I was pregnant. I know. They're bad.
I had a stent in for 10 days, so I don't want to talk about it.
I had a stent too. Not fun.
So she's
You,
just not
you know
feeling
what causes the kidney stones, right? That what you got in your hand.
I wasn't drinking this or juices or anything acidic. I was eating a normal diet. I just started getting pains, and the VA screwed up and put contrast into an IV and did a CT to check my appendix. And if you use contrast, you can't see the kidney stone. If you don't use it, you can't see the appendix.
Yeah.
So they picked the wrong one. Typically, you do the CT without, and then you do it with to check both. But the VA is time constrained and cheap, so they did one of them.
Well, for me, I have problems with both my kidneys. One is for calcium, but the other one, how you can get kidney stones and kind of educate some people if they don't realize it, you can get them from the black seeds that are in strawberries. That's where I found mine is because I can't eat strawberries anymore.
I can't even.
Peas, tea, coconut. I mean, there's sesame seeds. All those things can build up in your system and give you a kidney stone. And yeah, so I've been had a strawberry since I was 18, 19 years old. It's been bad.
Yeah, if they made something like the prep you have to do for a colonoscopy that would flush out your kidneys to make sure you never had kidney stones, I'd drink that crap once a month. I'm sure peeing would suck, but to prevent, if they ever find a way to prevent kidney stones, I'm on board. FDA don't even have to approve it. It can be some herbal thing that some witch doctor figured out. I'm on board because no joke, that was worse than the second back surgery 10 days after the first. And that was worse than the hole in my spinal cord from the IV with contrast that they had to do a blood patch on Monday from it on Friday. And I was in so much pain. They had me in the ortho ward on Dilaudid. That's how bad it was. It arched across the back. I mean, you're curled up in tears. Kidney stones, I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. They suck. And you know. But mine lasted over 2 weeks because they blasted a stone, took the stent out, and then one of the pieces got lodged.
Oof. See,
When they took my stent out in the doctor's office, they forgot which kidney they put it in. So they went in the wrong kidney to pull it out. It was awful.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it was painful. But hi, Jean.
Jean's been here the whole time.
I
He
know,
said,
but
I
now
don't
you
know
can see me.
if you
Hi.
blocked me or you're not on Instagram anymore. I said, no, it got hacked. I got a new one. So I sent him a friend request.
yeah, I've never had a kidney stone, but I did have to have 12 inches of my intestines taken out for diverticulitis.
Damn.
And I was on morphine drip for almost 6 months because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me.
Wow.
Because the infection was on the back side of the intestines. And every time they did like a CAT scan or an MRI or anything, it was hidden behind my intestines. And the only way they found it is they did a fluoroscope because they couldn't figure out anything else. And when they pushed the air in, it popped out from behind. I had a mass about that big. They took 12 inches of my intestines out.
Ow.
Yeah, that sucked. Trust me.
Uh-huh. And you worked a 14-hour convention today?
Yeah, but that was years ago.
Tina said she had the same surgery.
Yeah. So she knows what that's like. I mean, they have you on straight morphine for months till they figure that stuff out. Which is why I won't take prescription pain medicine anymore. Because
I have it, but it's more like an anxiety release for me knowing that I have it if I get in trouble. But I have a 30-pill prescription that I got a year ago that still has 30 pills in it. Because my body metabolizes so fast because of the ADHD that the only thing I can do is the fast acting oxy, the HCl, the straight oxy.
Yeah.
And that stuff is truly addicting. That's the non-Tylenol mixed with it. That's the 5 milligram pills, the 10 milligram pills that will get you messed up. But my first back surgery, I never refilled the prescription. And they wrote that. And then with my, I would find out if I didn't take my meds one day, I would get sick by mid-afternoon. Come to find out, the Lyrica is so time considerate that if you don't take it twice a day, you will get sick. Your fingers and toes will itch from the nerves, and it's miserable. So one of the things that fixes it is Klonopin, the benzos, and I already take Klonopin. And, you can take a half of my daily dose that hadn't changed in 5 years, and it will kill those symptoms because of what the medicine does. So, I haven't gone up on dose. I'm not considered addicted. I'm not considered a risk because I've taken a milligram for 5 years. I actually started at 1.5 milligrams and went down. So I asked my doctor, I said, look, I don't want a prescription that's refillable. Can you write me one 30-day supply so I have afternoon if I need it for a rescue pill, if Lyrica acts up, or if I have a bad day or a breakdown? And my doctors at the VA know me well enough that they wrote it. And that's because I don't abuse my meds. I take enough meds to stay stable, though, that I'm about to hit 4 years with the government. And I'm doing good at my job. Like, it surprises me to say that because I never got promotions. So medicine can work and then it can be bad, like Gene's saying. I take Tylenol most of the time. That's my go-to. My wife has kidney issues, so she can't do ibuprofen, and ibuprofen never worked for me. I like this stuff right here. I once put these quick release pills.
Yeah.
If you put them in a bottle of water, by the time they hit the bottom of the bottle of water, they're already dispensing meds. So if you got a headache, which I used to get frequent headaches, it'll kill a headache quick. So yeah, Gene, and I'm on the weirdest meds you would ever think would work. I take ADHD meds, depression meds, and anxiety meds. And they all counteract against each other. But when we figured out the right combination, they all came together to make like the perfect harmony when you've got ADHD and depression. It's weird.
Batman, holy cow.
Wait, Batman's here?
Yep.
He's here.
Holy shit.
It's not a custom.
Nice.
It is the China Joy Asia exclusive 2021 summer convention, Patina Robin. We called it boat crack, the 800 milligram ibuprofens, because when we were on submarines, when we were out to sea, there's so little they can give you before they have to remove you from duty and put you on bed rest. So if it's anything more than the boat crack, so you fall down, you break your leg, it's boat crack. You hurt your back, it's boat crack. You get a headache, it's boat crack. That's what we called it. It was just 800 milligram ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen and lots of water.
That
Hey,
stuff does
Chips.
nothing for
Love
me.
you. Love you, Chips. That's Batman Popster. Chips. Love you.
Yeah. When I was in, they were just starting the Motrin, and they were using us as experimental. And I broke 3 toes on 1 foot, and the doctor gave me a 5,000 milligram Motrin. I was sick for 3 days, man. That was such horrible. Just, it turned my stomach. It was so bad. I mean, the strong Motrin you get now is like 600 milligram, and that was a 5,000
Yeah.
milligram. But they were experimenting on us because it wasn't FDA approved yet.
And you're in the military, so they can do what they want to.
Oh man, I'd rather break my whole leg than have to take another one of them.
Bro, I had a live missed flu shot, and they tested them on us before it went to the public. Well, I had a reaction like people that have strong antibodies and get the second dose, and they're really jacked up for days. I couldn't get out of bed to go to the bathroom without help for 4 days. I was that weak. They were bringing me food. I was in bed. If I needed to go to the bathroom, I had a number I could call, and the on-duty guy would help get me to the bathroom, and then I could handle it from there because there were handles and a sink to hold on to. But ever since then, I can't take a flu shot, but I've never gotten the flu. So I don't know if I have the antibodies or whatever makes it work. Just the flu and me don't do well together. But the second shot, I was down for the next day, nausea, not feeling good. And I woke up, I got on Thursday, I was off Friday. I woke up Saturday, I felt fine. So I don't know how the booster will do, but I'll end up getting it. I can't take a risk with Nana in the house.
All right, Jason, I'm about to go, man.
But we have 4 people on screen.
But I am freaking tired, man.
He
It
slept
was
all
great
day.
seeing you, Joe. Hope you have a
You
great
too.
week. Love you.
The,
Bye, Joe.
Have a good night, man.
Bye, buddy. There we go. Here, let me fix this. There we go.
Yeah, I remember the stuff that the military used to do to us. But I saw a video on TikTok the other day, and I know I shouldn't be watching TikTok, but there was a
TikTok's
girl.
awesome.
They had a girl that was crying. She was about to get put out of the Army because she wouldn't take the shot. And I was like, wow, and you're crying about, getting put out of the Army. You want to stay in the Army. When I was in the Army, if they said, okay, we got this shot, you're going to take it. You didn't have a choice. You went and got the damn shot.
No, they'll hold you down, pull your pants down, shove it right in the butt cheek, and send you on your way.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, I had 3 malaria shots in 2 months because they couldn't find the records the first 2 times. And
that's why you always keep a copy of your shot record when you're in the military.
The problem was I went from Savannah, Georgia to Panama to Libya. Okay. And so Panama and Libya both have it. I got the shot in Panama. I got the shot in Libya. And then when I got back to my camp in Italy, they gave it to me again just in case I caught it while I was in Libya.
So when we were going through boot camp and it was time for the penicillin shot, which everybody hates, 6 people, 3 on each side. You drop the side of one butt cheek, and corpsmen that are training to be corpsmen come over. They punch it in and stab you. Why you flip me off? And
I was in top left, Chips, and you just put me to top right.
Top left is running the show. That's why I put her there. Quit complaining. I even have a Batman in the background right there.
Chips, you should come on.
Yeah.
I have
We haven't seen you in a
right
long
here.
time. You should come on.
But no, see, I'm allergic to penicillin. So I got to skip that, but they gave me the amoxicillin shot, and that thing was like solid powder. I don't think there was any liquid in it at all because my arm hurt for 3 days after that, man.
So if you couldn't take the penicillin shot, you had to take 30 days of horse pills when I was in boot camp. My oldest is allergic to the Cillins. They just call it the Cillins now. Amoxicillin gave him that rash that's famous.
Okay.
So the Cillins are off for him, but most of our kids are fine. Which means he doesn't get the bubblegum medicine if he needs antibiotics. He gets the nasty medicine. And it smells bad.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Can't he take the the immunoglobulin or whatever it is? It's supposed to be orange flavored.
There's one of them he takes, and you can't add a flavoring to it to make it not taste bad. It's the only one he can take.
Okay.
And I don't think it has to be refrigerated. I know amoxicillin does. I remember amoxicillin as a kid. It was bubblegum medicine. It tasted good. I like Benadryl when I was a kid though too, but I was allergic to everything. I get on a plane now, I'll sleep the whole way there. I'll kick back in the chair with my AirPods in, and why would we not recognize you? Come on, bro.
Man, you Batman. We will recognize you.
I will always recognize you.
Hey, and you can just do audio now, and it doesn't even bring your square up on the screen. It just
like,
throws your audio.
I'm Batman.
I'm Iron Man. Suck it, Thanos.
I'm Harley.
I'm an idiot. But yeah,
hi, baby eyes. That's my friend Baby Ice. Her name's
Yep.
Christine. She's on a road to 300.
I'm
Nice.
subscribed to her that I know of. I know that one I'm subscribed to.
I subscribe to everybody you tell me to subscribe to that I don't know about. A bunch of people helped me back in the day get to where I'm at. I don't record videos. I do most of the time now go live on Instagram when I'm opening stuff. So at least there's some video of it. I've got my little tripod. If it's cards, I've got my custom brake stand from Stand Up Displays with the Pop Life Toys logo on it.
Nice.
If it's pops, I got my little spinny wheel table thingy. You know, I got a little setup.
Just so you guys know, Baby Ice was just live a little while ago with Nadia, which is the front person we were trying to help to get to 200. Baby Ice, this is one of the channels I went into when they helped get her to 200. So, you know, this is Eric and them helped out. Yay.
I had it, Gene, and somebody offered me $150 for it probably a year ago, and I sold it.
What's he looking for?
But I sold it after I got this one, and I just have to go right here to grab it. I got this guy. And then I got the Iron Studios piece. I got the one of him flying, but I also got the one of him doing the snap. And that one right there is one of my favorite Iron Man pieces, but I keep this one hidden. I don't even want to look at it. But it is absolutely my favorite Iron Man piece of all time. That scene makes me cry every time I watch it.
That just went up in price too, didn't it?
I don't care. I'll never say.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I saw one at the con today, but I didn't look at the price because I'm trying not to buy any right now.
Like I don't even consider this as a sellable item because there's 2 points in that movie when I cry, and that's when Pepper tells him you did good, and then when he's doing the I Love You 3000 to Morgan. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It wraps all the way back
maybe you knew the price.
To the very beginning where Pepper gives him his first piece, and it's proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Thank you, baby.
And then in the end, he does the ultimate sacrifice. I love that a man that had everything went back. So yeah, Gene, I've trimmed down a lot because I had over 2,000 pops at one point in time. It got out of hand, and I was picking up anywhere from 5 to 20 a week, sometimes more than that, and selling just enough to pay for what I bought. And it was getting bad out of hand. So we've trimmed back a lot. I like to mix my pops with other stuff. This is my favorite child piece that I have. This is Iron Studios. This is 10th scale, maybe it's 6th scale, but it looks like fabric. It's not. It's poly resin, and that's him with the control knob. The detail and the paintwork and the glassy in the eyes and the clothes look like fabric, even though they're poly resin. They did such an amazing job on this guy, and he is heavy. And they only made, well, he's a 5,000 piece, but he sold out very quickly.
Yeah. But Jason, you still have my address, so thank you.
Yeah, I know. Christina, I've got awesome stuff now.
I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram today. Z Collects had sent me this.
Yes, I saw that.
Nice, cool.
That's freaking awesome. I've still got my signed one that's Harley Quinn looking at Supergirl in the mirror.
Oh, I love that one.
The photoshopped one.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I bought that in Captain Comics, one of his auctions, I think, way back in the day.
Yeah.
I still got it. It's in a folder in my filing cabinet next to the Fallen Soldier one that I have and a couple others that are important to me. But my wife got me the Mewtwo binder, which is like the nicest binder I have, and I put my MetaZoo in it. There's one card that absolutely called to me, and I had to have it. and he's not very expensive, but they made the Metal Man of Alabama.
Oh, okay.
So that is the UFO, the alien that the sheriff supposedly saw. And when he showed the pictures that he took, within 2 years, he ended up divorced. His kids moved away and his house burned down and he lost his job. So like bad fortune fell on him. It's the whole cryptozoic thing here, but it's based on the cryptics that you find all over the country. They did on this one. And it's a really cool set. The artwork's really nice. And it just, depending on what part of the country you live in, a lot of people are like, oh, that card's like my hometown or, 2 cities away. And I think that's why it resonates with so many people. The Nightfall set that's coming out right before Halloween is going to be freaking awesome. The new Magic set's pretty damn cool too. The lands in the new Magic set is great. I buy everything now. But you see, I have my 7 Bad Batch Pops lined up in numerical order right there with some Vader pieces behind them. And some Luke. I've still got Stitch as General Grievous over here. And I've got the child as Maul over there with my Maul statue. Sadly, I can't get the camera around enough for y'all to see that shelf.
Yeah, the one Nicole did was amazing.
She did really good.
She did really great. My kids are still in a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh, but now my oldest is in a Dungeons and Dragons club at school. So now he's getting into that.
I have some Dungeon Dragon pops that came with D20 dice from Con that I got at GameStop.
Okay.
That's cool.
So, baby ice, I don't have one. These are my favorite pops. I will never in my life get rid of these.
I remember when you were searching.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get.
No, it's straight.
And
that's the way my
ever get them off.
computer is.
Yeah, because I can see the corner of the wall.
Yeah, if my computer is straight, then it's like, but it's the where I'm sitting is crooked.
You're fine. You're not crooked. That's what matters. But no, I mean, I like the live streams. We have a lot of fun. I think we'll have Iconic Odd with us next week, and we always have a lot of fun when they're here.
Especially Quick Flash.
Yeah, maybe we'll have enough people that we can play again with Quick
Maybe.
Flash. I definitely started playing some computer games. The funny thing, and my kids make fun of me, is instead of using the gaming mouse and expensive gaming keyboard I have that I work on, I use my Xbox controller. But I use the computer because I can play faster. And if you play on an Xbox now, you'll end up with lag in like Call of Duty, and it sucks because I already suck. Being a millisecond behind the guys that don't suck, it just means you're going to get killed before you even aim at them. So it's fun, but you have to come out here and turn the computer on and start the game when I can just go on the Xbox, push the button, and in 2 minutes I'm playing. But the new Pokemon games are about to come out. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or whatever it is. Maybe I got those backwards. But we get Pokemon Arceus in the beginning of the year. And that's going to be as close to real world free roam as you can get with Pokemon ever. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be kind of like Zelda, Breath of the Wild. As far as what you can do. Zelda is great for somebody with ADD because you can do anything you want and all the parts of the map are something completely different. So the Switch is great because you're just sitting there, you pick it up, you go. And Batman said couldn't be any worse. Huh?
Not sure.
I don't know what he's talking about there. I don't know how much I like the Diamond and Pearl because I didn't like the old style, even though I played Pokemon Yellow with Pikachu on the yellow Game Boy Color when I was a kid. That was my thing. So it was cool. You can play them on emulators now. And my kids play Sun and Moon, which is like really you can only walk this way and then you cut the path, but you have to be in the middle. Yeah, it's just it's getting better. But no, I'm waiting for them to bring like Call of Duty to the Switch. Switch is powerful enough to run it, but Nintendo won't put it on its platform. I don't get it. So, yes, Game Boy Color was where it's at. And then my kids got 2DSs and 3DSs. And now in like less than 2 weeks, I get to pick up my OLED Switch with the white Joy-Cons. I love it. I'm a nerd. It's what it is. I accept it. I'll show you this though. My computer it's got blue and pink lights on it right now. It just looks good. So, no, I don't know. We have fun. How's your family doing, Christina?
We've unfortunately we've had a lot of deaths and a lot of things going on with my family, but we all just keep going and being strong and just day by day.
Your
But
boys
thank
are
you.
growing up.
13 and 15,
I can't
8th grade
believe
and
it.
10th grade.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine my 10-year-old that says he's a tween is already a smart ass.
Well, on October 3rd, my oldest will be 15 and 6 months. So, working on the learner's permit and all that drive. I'm like, oh, yeah, growing fast.
See, they need like flashing lights that say warning learner's permit in car or something like that to warn people. I remember the first time I got on the interstate. Like, I remember this as clear as I remember 9/11 happening. We were leaving the River Chase Galleria, which was our biggest mall at the time. There wasn't anything else. My grandmother had a 98 Ford Explorer, and that thing was super top heavy. And she has me driving. She said, get on the interstate going home. And at 60, I was freaking out. Like, it's a straight shot. You turn, you get on the other interstate, and you go home. Hey, everybody, welcome. It is at 60, I was clenched, knuckles, white, drive. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember not being able to make a right turn. I was hitting curbs in a parking lot. So it's a process. Hopefully they'll get there quicker than I did. I had my first wreck at like 16 and 4 months.
Hey, how you doing?
To let you guys know, Agoo's one of my really good guy friends and friends in general that just came in the chat. So I dropped his link. He's on his way to 400 also. Check him out.
Nice.
And if you love comics, check him out.
I can't start something else. MetaZoo dropped the second edition comic and I didn't buy it. I can't.
I could send you a comic book. You saw it earlier. That would
Who,
be
me?
just evil of me, wouldn't it?
No, I have a few of them.
Thank you, Frito.
And I think I gave the rest away to somebody.
Hey, them
Wow.
cards that I sent you, the Dungeons and Dragons card, I remember you mentioning somebody that you knew that wanted a master set. And I thought maybe they could help him.
We didn't need them, so we just.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's my phone.
We ended up just adding them into all the stuff we have. First,
Hang on just a second. Hey,
can we
what's up?
unmute you?
I'm sitting here on the line.
We'll let him have his privacy. I muted him
Right.
for
I was
a
like,
minute.
wait a minute.
I got you muted, Eric. Sorry, you can unmute yourself. He moved Reptar out of the way. I think that's Godzilla he has. I have a Reptar made into Blucas, which is inside in our bedroom on my shelf of my pops.
Yeah. My friend Melanie from Kitty Sam's World did that.
Did a damn good job.
She did an amazing job.
She did. I sent her, what was it, the SpongeBob pops that she wanted from Con that year? I think that's what she
think
wanted and she couldn't get.
Merman,
Yeah.
Barnacle Boy or something.
Yeah. So I just sent them to her to say thank you. It's inside. I got VVGS to put it in its shell with nothing else. You can see all around it because she did all the glow and the PLT on the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unmute his mic when he is back. All right, I unmuted you, brother.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was
So-
my stepdad. He's in a nursing home right now, and he's going stir crazy because they won't let him have his computer.
Yeah, they won't let him have his computer. Yes, it is.
Agu loves Batman, so he's
So-
noticing that too.
He might know what this is then. I got it. I'm like, the Funko app doesn't even show it. Whatnot didn't know what it was. It's got the Funko Asia sticker on the bottom. So you know it's from the Asian distributors. Yeah, it's for sale. I don't do DC as much anymore, especially not a piece like that. If you need it. I don't know how many they made, but obviously it's really rare.
Yeah, it's low count. I'm talking about under 3,000.
Yeah. So he'll probably end up going up. I just want PPG for him. If I can get it without having to pay seller fees, that would be awesome. And like I said, with everything I collect now, because y'all don't see all the shelves, I had to thin down. So it's still a massive craziness, lightsabers everywhere, Fast and Furious cars. But it's getting managed now, which is nice. We took some of the shelves where we had pops just out of box. It's just Pop Life Toys, one word, Pokeball. You can't miss
Agu,
it.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, Christine is really good about that. And we now have our Harry Potter Legos up there. We've built almost all of the castle sets that they've done lately. And we have a bunch of Star Wars stuff done. We did the Razor Crest before they blew it up. And Slave One, that's now just Boba Fett's Imperial ship or whatever they call it. So Target's hard to not go in and spend a bunch of money on collectibles. It really is, because everybody has collectibles now. You look on the pop aisle, it's a whole bunch of stuff mixed with the pops now because so much stuff is being made. And it's out of control. Did Christina have us muted?
No, I was sending him the link.
Thank you. Wait,
Did you see? Go ahead.
Did you send that from your phone while you're live on the computer?
I'm usually modding other channels and stuff when I'm on live. Yeah,
I know. Christina's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm
I'm
telling you.
doing that.
Do what?
Did you see the Gasolcast, how they had the big pin that they got for when they go to cons? You can get a picture with Gasly.
No.
See? Check
I
out.
need to go look.
Check it out.
I wonder if they probably won't go to Houston, I'm guessing. It'd be awesome to run into Chris and Heather there.
Mhm.
I just write trash on a lot of Chris's posts. That's his thing.
Mhm.
But they shared pictures from when they got married, and they've been married, how many years now? Quite a few.
Couple years.
Yeah.
They got married on May the 4th.
They're definitely had a different style wedding. We'll say that.
I
They're
loved how they
hilarious.
did the Funko Pops for their wedding cakes and their table toppers that they designed. I remember when they did that.
So I'm glad that Amber wasn't into Funko when I started, because she started liking to open Pokemon packs, and we stopped paying as much on our bills over to buy Pokemon cards. It got bad to the point that we set a budget and we will not break it out of the family expenses for buying Pokemon cards. I tell them with the pull rates now, you're smarter just to buy the cards you want. Which I did. I got my Sylveon VMAX alternate art. And it's just, I don't know, it's out of control. I thought I wouldn't sell this until it hit like $2,000, which it will. That's the Gym Heroes Eevee box. That's I got when it dropped to like $350. I picked it up off eBay from a seller I bought one from before. And it's at like $450, $550 from reputable folks. and it's climbing. And I might take it to Collecticon to sell it to buy more MetaZoo because it's just, I don't know. There's something about it that it's realistic. So it's the first TCG game that uses the environment around you as part of the play. So it'll say, if you have this in your pocket or your purse, or you can see it within eyesight, then this card gets this much more power. And it really is a creative way they're doing it. And the creator of it, Michael Waddell, dude's brilliant. Like, his wife is gorgeous. She's a fashion designer. Dude has the next 10 sets already laid out with the plans for the art and the characters. An amazing artist. And it's just, I don't think it will take over Pokemon. But let's just say that within a month of it exploding, September 30th, there's a Topps drop. So Topps is already doing MetaZoo cards. It's just, and it's fun. Batman said, hold on to it. Don't let it go. Hold on to what, bro? The EV box? I have a, what is it? It's a Mew Mythical box that has the 2 generations packs in it from the 20th anniversary. And I opened the Celebi one because it was damaged and I wanted the pin for my pin board. And I pulled 2 Charizards out of one pack. And that paid for the box, luckily. Bro, if I could trade that for a MetaZoo first edition booster box right now, I would in a heartbeat. Mark my word, it's Saturday. By Wednesday, they will be over $1,000. This time last week they were $450. They're at $800 already. Dude, MetaZoo is where it's at. I've got sealed blisters. I've got a booster box. I'm breaking on Whatnot tomorrow to make enough money to pull cash out and put aside to have spending money at Collecticon. So it's gonna be a fun time. I got to try not to spend money over the next 2 weeks. But more than likely, what we'll do is we'll go buy a bunch of singles at decent prices, and then we'll do a Whatnot live right there at the con and sell stuff and ship it right there. Because you can find stuff at decent prices that most people can't get that they know and can see condition. And it's legit easily when you go to cons like that.
No.
Hey, Sean, look.
Dude, I thought they were crazy when they took over, when they started doing Loungefly. My wife has a Stitch backpack.
That's my friend Chris that just came in the stream. Hi, Chris. Oh, and just for Chris, I have to say this. If you like mayonnaise, make sure you spread it with Duke's. Duke's mayonnaise. He loves Duke's mayonnaise.
They don't even sell it here.
I don't
think.
like Dukes.
I always say spread the love. He says spread the Dukes.
Gene, you can send them my way if you want to, brother. I'll take good care of them. We use Bama mayonnaise here. That's what we do.
Actually, I eat Miracle Whip, so I know I'm weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird. If I eat Chick-fil-A sandwich, pack of mayonnaise. Leave the pickles on the bottom, I'm good to go. But nah. We've had a bunch of new people coming in. Welcome everybody. We used to do this stream every Saturday night, and I used to stream 7 days a week when I started streaming. It got out of hand real quick. To each his own, exactly. But we do our Saturday nights. Jarhead just left. We have fun. Hopefully we'll have Iconic Odd with us next week, which is Nicole and Brian. They're awesome. Miracle Whip is not man. He probably has to eat it, bro.
I just don't like mayonnaise. Miracle Whip's got more of a zing to it. I'm sorry.
7 days. Wait, what? Yeah, I used to and we used to. So we came from Instagram to YouTube because with StreamYard you could have 6 people on the screen, and with Instagram I'd have to drop somebody out to bring somebody in. But we would stream like 7 hours on Instagram every night as I was packaging pops from eBay sales. and we just hang out and chat and talk. Okay, Gene, I will. I'll send you one of those. What was the pizza cats that we said we were going to send to Gene? The 10-inch cats that were at Target. The Pushins. That was it.
Machine. I was like trying to think of it.
We were gonna send him every Pushin we could find because he doesn't.
I saw Pop Couple is selling some of the Pusheen. No, them or is it Sean Ryan are selling their Pusheens. I was like, some of them.
Pop Couple does Mystery Mini like Mondays on Whatnot, and I don't know. I can't find a good way that I like to display Mystery Minis, so I just never got into it. You can't really see them, but back behind Death Trooper, I have the full set of Tulip Ninjas. I love those, but I didn't open any. I bought all the duplicates that Papa Pop had and then bought the 4 that I needed. Some of them came from the Luau. Oh yeah, StreamYard's awesome and it's gotten way better. I won't pay for the 1080p plan, but I don't care. 720 works even for gaming. But like if I'm gaming and I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube, I'll use Streamlabs OBS Prime because I can upload a 1080 feed, or technically it's a 4K labeled feed, but your video input's coming in at 1080.
And I just dropped the link to Carolina Chris, so spread the Duke, spread the love. Go over and check them out.
I will. You got to send me all these links.
I will send that. Anyone that needs me to send them to them, I will be glad to spread the love.
The one downside about StreamYard is when you're reading the chat, which comes in really fast now, you can't click on links. So,
yeah, that's why I've got YouTube up on the other screen so that when she drops a link, I can go to the other screen and click on it.
Yeah, I used to keep YouTube and the chat open. It just got to be too much. So now I have my camera positioned right over my monitor. So it looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm looking at y'all, because I'm looking at Christina and Eric.
Right.
If I get to meet Joe in person on the 16th and 17th at Collecticon, it's not going to be any different because we've talked face to face through Instagram and StreamYard on YouTube for what, 2 or 3 years now? I've known Joe. So it's going to be like just seeing somebody face to face that you haven't seen in forever. And that's
I know how it is. When I saw Dana, even though we would chat every day, that's my bestie, that's my girl. When I saw her, she jumped out of her vehicle, came to me, and we hugged. It was like we've always known each other, but it was different seeing in person. I was so happy.
I got the deal around Cyber Weekend last year for like $10 the entire year. Wait, what are we talking? Oh, on StreamYard?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, that's a good deal. Yeah, I was already using it. I saw that deal come up. They wouldn't let me have it. I was paying for the plan so I could have my own logo and we could have 6 people on the screen. Now you can have 10, but it's hard enough to talk with 4 people on the screen because there's that little bit of audio delay. Y'all might see it in my feed because I'm actually coming in through OBS with a virtual webcam. So I can put my logo in there and I can do stupid stuff like, I can go to that version, which would have a video game playing, or my half screen for Whatnot, and it shows up for y'all, but you knew the starting soon and all that stuff. But StreamYard fixes all that Skype crap you used to have to do to bring people on screen or Zoom. You just send them a link and they log in. It's great. Luau turned me on to StreamYard long time ago, long before he'd even hit 3,000. I remember the push to 3,000. He actually got me to 200. Yes, it is. And you can kind of live stream on YouTube with less than 1,000, kinda, but through StreamYard, you can go live on YouTube. Just send the link. I don't know if you're following me on Instagram anymore. Christina, can you send him a link?
Which link? The StreamYard link?
Yeah, he said send the link.
Absolutely.
I use Streamlabs OBS, Gene. I need the pretty pictures and the nice icons. You watch a few YouTube videos on it. OBS is kind of more for the people that want to do things their way and know really good. Screw it. Look, I got this.
I sent it to him.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay.
I don't care. As long as remember when what was it, Funko Illuminati, the Canada guy had the
You're
dude come in
welcome.
and like
I'm not sure what I did for you, but you're absolutely welcome.
Did you subscribe to him?
Yeah. Sorry.
But that was
It's an automatic thing. You put the link up, I subscribe. It's just the way
I appreciate that.
Christina will send me links and I'll go subscribe afterwards. I don't care. When all the drama happened, I removed a lot of stuff. I will tell you, having Instagram removed from me with 1,800 followers and the 12,000 people I was following, it was so refreshing to start over. I remember when I messaged Christina from my other profile from the old business I don't have anymore. And I said, look, the Pop Life Toys, the new one, is not a fake account. They locked me out of my account. This is really me. And she had to add me back as a member and an admin to my own group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
I was thinking, do I really want to add him back? I don't know.
And I can't do anything with the group chat that anybody other than an admin can do because I don't own the group chat, the account that they won't give me back. I did all the authentications. I reset everything. I asked them to research it. I accidentally clicked a link that somebody sent me that had gotten hacked. And that's don't click links.
Well,
and don't
except
log
for
into your
streaming.
Instagram. So what happened is it pulled up an Instagram login and Chrome recognized it and pre-populated my information. So I just clicked go and that was the problem.
And when Jason puts the StreamYard link in the chat, he's okay with anyone coming on.
Come on and
as
say,
long as you're respectful, good.
I mean, we're adults.
Uh-oh.
It's an adult-only stream, even though we haven't needed it tonight. We've been
Hi, Batman.
We behaved. What's up?
What's up, guys?
How
you
been,
doing,
bro?
man?
Doing all right.
Awfully quiet there.
You can click the camera and then put something in front of the camera if you don't want to see you.
Is this the ASMR night? You can
No.
point the camera at your Batman collection.
At the ceiling, yeah, or something.
The Batman collection isn't up. It hasn't been for about 4 months.
What happened?
It got took down. I moved.
Oh. Moving when you have a collection sucks.
That's for damn sure.
You use a lot of moving boxes and bubble wrap to move a collection. Like it's expensive.
18.
I would almost rather sell my collection and then start fresh with the money I got for my collection when I got to the new place if I was really moving that far. When we moved to this house, I had 27 of the small boxes from Lowe's, the red and blue ones, that'll hold, I think, 18 pops in them if you do it right with bubble wrap around them. I had 25 or more of those boxes just for pops.
Yeah, I have 18 just in pops as of right now.
Well, when I started trimming down, I had over 2,000 Funko Pops.
Yeah, I know that.
It's so easy to do. And it was within a year, I had 1,200 Pops. My wife I started with just this little bitty collection across our mantle because we never did. It collected dust on the mantle. And I remember as we're getting ready to move, it getting taller and taller and taller and taller to where I'm having to stand on a chair and I'm 6'5" to stack on top of the ones that are there. And she's like, are you ever going to stop? I don't know. They keep making stuff I want. I still remember. So everybody says, what's your first pop? My first pop was 13 of them. Because I remember looking at the Hulk that was shared exclusive from a 2017 con. I think it was like the relaxed Hulk from Ragnarok. And then I saw another Hulk that was $7 and wasn't 26. And I'm like, hey, I can get Hulk for $7 instead of paying 26. Let's get the $7 one. I remember those days. And now it's like,
Mhm.
I really want that one. And it's only $100. Batman came back.
Sorry, I was trying to log in.
Once I spent more than 100 on a pop, it got out of control. When I bought Luke and Hanna Stormtroopers, the 501st Clone Trooper, and Mando with the shared sticker, I lost my freaking mind. Because that was a good almost $4,000 in pops at the time. Daryl from The Walking Dead was your first. Yeah. It's bad because you're like walking through Walmart or Target and you see it.
That's my
Eric
first.
has out-of-box pops.
Oh, nice.
I got it at a yard sale for $1.
Eric used to cringe when I would
Eric,
take
that's
pops out of the box.
amazing.
So
How
I
much
couldn't-
is that pop?
I still cringe
Round
when
50.
pops out of the box.
I can
But-
take one out of box and put it back in a box, and you never know. Have you seen the BTS 7-pack that Walmart did?
Yeah.
I have a friend. She's actually a teacher, but she loves BTS. She wanted it, and the middle one was like fell forward, so I had to pull it out and open that clamshell. Or it wasn't even; it was a fold down. But I had to get that one back in place and make sure all 7 were laying right before I could close it. That was a nightmare.
Wow.
But I got it done. The trick is to run a knife blade or something backwards, not the sharp end, to pop those tabs out, and it'll open up just fine. But no, man, the moment I started taking them out of box, the problem is then you got to store the boxes and the pops. So, but like Mando walking with the child, that little scene used to be like $90. I got them day one. I took them out of box. It's just what I did. I've got a Batman and Poison Ivy one that's, I think, a Jim Lee that I don't know where the box is for it. I might just give it to you. Because
Did y'all realize I pick a lot about not taking things out of the boxes? I've just seen people tear a box up. That's my thing.
Mhm.
okay, so look here. I've never taken this one out and actually looked at them, and I've always wanted to. I'm confident enough. I've never seen the back of Chase, and I've always wanted to. I meant to take them out, and I didn't. So let's get a look at Chase. This is a custom Nicole did. So the insert was cut to hold the hat. She did all the additions in foam since it was for Lucas and kids with autism. You got to be careful. I'm more nervous about the box because she put the labels over it than I am the pop itself. So like I said, you take just a knife blade or something flat. You go with the dull end. Don't put the sharp end in. And you just get that one tab up, and then you can just pull to the side, and it opens.
But now
I
you're
would
putting the crease in like both sides.
No, you're not. Not if you do it right. So when I used to get rounded edges on windows, I hated it. But if you try to flatten them while they're in the box, you'll end up getting the crease in the window. The best way to do it is to take them out, open the box, lay them flat, and press the crease into it. And it will give you that perfect crease. So I've never looked at Chase at a box. I don't know that he's going to pop out of the clamshell. Paint looks like it stuck him, but we can see him in his clamshell at least. His backpack.
He's cute.
She did Dino Patrol. She even got his tag on the front. Move my face out of the way. And then she did the helmet and the backpack and all that out of foam. She did the first one out of clay, but she did it out of foam. So if Lucas wanted to play with it, he couldn't get hurt. Like I can push on the helmet and you can feel the foam. I mean, she did an amazing job. Nicole is awesome at customizing pops.
Yeah, see,
And then-
when you told me you was going to send me the Grievous, I thought you were going to send me that Stitch Grievous. But, you know, it is what it is.
Dude, that is one of those never leaves. That was
Yeah, I
the
know.
nicest thing Campbell's could have ever done.
Yeah, I know. I'm just picking.
Stuff like that is absolutely humbling when people send you stuff like that. And that was awesome. No, it sits It would be in the house, but it sits with my prized Star Wars pieces, like my big Maul and Ventress statues and my Kylo Ren bust, and it sits right there with the Child of Maul, which a lot of y'all haven't seen that. So look, back in box, you can't tell I took it out. It even has stickers on it.
But now I know you took it out of the box.
Yeah, see, that's what I tell you. I know.
Bro,
So.
it had to come out of the box to be customized. Nicole did that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the one Nicole did, correct?
She did. And the spikes she made out of clay, one of them came off. And you know, when you get to working with Hot Toys, you're used to having to use super glue. It just
That was
happens.
almost 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
think so.
A year and a half ago. It was a
It
while
was
ago.
around Christmas time.
Yes. So I went on, and when they dropped their Patreon and did the 40, I was like immediately in it, where she was doing a custom a month until a couple people joined, and then it was a custom every 3 months. So she did a bunch for me. I've got a Ponyta turned into a Rapidash with all the rainbows and stuff in the house that the horn just popped off, and I've got to glue it back on. But I got two more to show y'all that are customs. So there's a lady called her. She goes by Mary Pop Pins on Whatnot, and I've got to get her Instagram. But she did me shiny diamond edition Mewtwo in the actual shiny colors with her little sticker, and Mew, blue Mew. Now, if you ever see me playing Sword and Shield, I managed to get Mew. So if I'm on any of the expansion, Mew's running behind me, and it's a shiny Mew. It's a hacked one my kid got in a trade, but it's shiny Mew, so I don't care. So those are awesome. I love customs. I love diamond editions. Anything that's something that only I have is like my favorite thing. It's cool. But I mean, y'all freaked out because I got a pop in from a mystery box that was expensive. And I wanted to see it. And I remember Eric and Campbell's cringing as I took this out of box.
Yeah.
But when you do it enough, you get used to you can almost do it with your eyes closed. You just got to be careful. I mean, you'll get some where the back's bulged out, where the insert got stuck. And the only way to fix it is to pop the tab and readjust it. I've super glued edges as the glue separated.
Well, I don't have room to talk either, because I mean I've taken the blue chrome Batman out of the box too. So it's.
I mean, the white Joker who laughs, the Batman imposter.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't take him out of box, you would never see the Joker face painted on the back of the cape. Yeah. We had some dirty names for that Batman that imposter back in the day. That was one of my favorite Entertainment Earth exclusives they ever did. I still remember when I got them. I got like four cases of them, so that's 24 of them.
Right.
Might have gotten 36 of them. And Dr. Applesauce actually bought one from me on an Instagram stream. I remember that. And then I think I got him one of the was it the All Might Halloween fig pen that they dropped that was so hard to get that I was selling for like $24, which was cheap because now those pens are worth over $100.
Yeah.
But I got him his pen. You know, I've helped a lot of people out. But it's funny to think where we started and where we're at now, because I remember. So y'all remember when I started buying the OG Avengers, how much I freaked out that they were $100?
Yeah.
Yep.
I dropped, no questions asked, Sideshow premium format. It put out a slightly larger than quarter scale preview of a Black Widow from Iron Man 2 when she's in the shield suit and she goes in the building and kicks all the bad guys' butts while Happy's boxing the dude in the front.
The red hair one, isn't it?
Do what?
The red hair one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before she went blonde. the moment he dropped that, he had a code. You always get like 5% off with Patrol, but he'll always have like a 10 or 12% code. I went straight on the website and I ordered it. No question. When he dropped Cara Dune, I ordered it. And then when all the drama happened, they said it was still coming. Sideshow still plans to deliver it, but you know, everybody does what Disney wants. I've got that one ordered if it comes. I ordered a Grievous Iron Studios piece. All the Rebels bust I've got or got them coming. I got Thrawn in. He looks amazing. I like the simplicity of statues over Hot Toys. There's no easier way. You can get poses and dynamic action that you can't get with a Hot Toy or a Funko Pop. Christina's got herself muted.
Someone was vacuuming, and I didn't want you guys to hear it.
We're not on a professional stream. I don't care.
I don't want it to be too loud for you.
Nah. Yeah, I can go in now and with 2 clicks of a button, I can turn your mic down a little bit. You have that ability now. It's kind of cool what you can do with StreamYard. And now Chrome has the night setting, but I actually use the light from the screen now with the right camera. It doesn't wipe me out. It used to wash me out when I was on a webcam.
Yeah.
But on that Canon that gives me that blurred background, the bokeh effect that everybody wants, it works out really well. You can kind of see Jen standing up right back there.
Mm-hmm.
I want a Padme piece, but they haven't made anything good. The only stuff they did is really early. Like I want one from episode 2 when she's fighting him and she's got the blaster in her hand and like the pop, her shirt's ripped from the bottom, you know, and she's in badass mode. Yeah, I was supposed to end at 10. But
Night, Gene. Love you.
Eric came on, and the next thing I knew, I was just hanging out. But Gene, now that we got each other on Instagram, hit me up, bro. It was good talking to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, Christina, I was serious about that pop. If you want her, let me know. It's part of the collection that I'm getting rid of.
He offered it to you at retail. We love you.
Love you all.
I mean, I've got a couple of Marilyn Monroe's and Betty Boops, stuff like that I'm getting rid of.
Okay, I'll message you.
Okay.
I've gotten rid of a lot of that. What really surprised me is how many pops that a year ago were like $7 pops jumped to 30 and 40 bucks. Some of the Batmans that were $3 or $4 jumped to 50, 60 bucks.
Yep.
And it was kind of cool to scan them, to put them on Whatnot and see where some of the value set, because I had them sitting out of box.
Like
I took a blue shot towel, I cleaned them.
Well, Devastator's like that. It's at
He went up to like 25.
He's higher than that now.
Is he?
I'm excited. They're coming out with Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Those pins. So I love A Christmas Story. When I saw those pins, I was so excited.
I just don't like that he shoots himself in the eye.
I think that's why I became a licensed optician.
Is it really?
No, but it sounds good.
I think that's why I fell in love with guns. That's not really the reason, but I can say it is. But like, I remember going back into Hot Topic for the first time in almost a year because of COVID and not leaving home to go to work. Because I used to drive right by the mall on the way home from work. So I could stop in real quick and still get home before the kids got off the bus. Well, I don't leave the house anymore. So going to the mall is an actual ordeal. I got to get in the truck, drive 30 minutes, park, go in, get back in the car, go home just to pick up pops. And I remember the first time walking in there and our manager there was like, "Hey, bro, long time no see." I said, "I'm back." So he sends me a text when stuff comes in. I go pick stuff up. If there's anything you're ever looking for that's a Hot Topic exclusive, let me know ahead of time. And I can usually help 1 or 2 people out. Usually. Like he got like 40 Grievouses. I took 12. Because when I walked in that afternoon, there were plenty sitting on the shelves and plenty in the back. 2 days later, they were all gone. And now they're going up. I think I've got 4 of them put back. because they're going to climb. It's Grievous. And people complain that now he's got 4 lightsabers and the old one's crap. What it is the first one is before he's weathered, and he's only got 2 lightsabers before he's killed Jedi. That's his pre-experience. And then you notice on the new one, he's all tanned out and weathered, and he's got the 4 lightsabers, simulating, explaining that he killed Jedi and took their lightsabers, even though we never see him really kill Jedi in movies. We see it in Clone Wars.
It's in Rebels. Rebels, isn't it?
Is it in Rebels or Clone Wars?
I thought it was Rebels.
Yeah, he kills the Padawan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I finished rewatching Clone Wars and Rebels. Like somehow on the same day, I watched the final episode of both of them. I don't know how when Ahsoka threw her lightsabers down at the end of that one and Vader walks up. And the end of Rebels when they go off to do what they got to do.
Yep.
I still don't know that I like how they defeated Thrawn in Rebels. I don't think they gave Thrawn a good enough ending, and I'm glad he's going to get a TV show. And they dropped.
It's just like Darth Maul and like Phantom Menace.
Well, they dropped, because you saw him for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But think about how much people love Boba Fett and how little you saw him. You saw him at Cloud City.
Yeah.
And you saw him in Jabba the Hutt's area. And you saw him.
He wasn't in New Hope. Like for a split second when they're like walking past all the bounty hunters. I think Boba Fett was on all 3 of them. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
The third one where he went in the pit?
That's Return of the Jedi. And then when he puts Han Solo in Kryptonite, or he carries him to a ship, pretty much, on Cloud City. And New Hope, I think he was there when Darth Vader's like walking through with all the bounty hunters like waiting like at the top of wherever he's walking through.
I think you're right, baby. I would have been able to help you if you had messaged me like 4 days ago. I had an extra. The only reason I have one is because somebody that had bought one on Whatnot backed out after somebody I said I'd help came through and got theirs. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have one.
There's also it's also hot cash time.
It is. I gave out all my hot cash.
It's not available on the website anymore either.
What hot cash?
No, the Batman.
The Batman.
Just so you guys know, the link that I dropped to Don Dizzle, that's another group of friends of mine that went live. So when we're done with this one, if you guys have nowhere else to go, check them out and even tell them Christina sent you. Check them out. Agoo when everyone's over there.
Okay. I just went over and subscribed. As soon as we get off of here, I'm gonna smother my pillow.
Gotcha.
Dude, I just drank a whole Mountain Dew and I'm about to go smother my pillow. It's time. I think we're gonna end it, Christina. I'd talk to you all night if we could stay on. But
Hi, Mike.
Palace. Yeah. Cloud City, Jabba's palace, and then on the ship, you see him down on the things because he goes in the Snorlax pit. Snarlax, whatever you call it. And then you find out how he survived in Mando because of his armor.
Right.
Because Mando goes inside the damn thing and blows it up. Yes, in the background of the assembled bounty hunter. But he was so few appearances and people loved him. And then you get more of him if you watch the prequels. Episode 2 is one of my favorites. Rogue One is probably my favorite Star Wars movie.
Revenge of the Sith is the best like Star Wars movie ever.
I think Rogue One, I started giving it what I gave it because of Jedha.
Yeah.
He loves that movie, and then you start to really understand what they did. And I like Krennic. Like Krennic's one of the few hot toys I kept. He just looks good posed in a museum post. That was an awesome movie. And what they did set up, it really, you need to watch 1, 2, and 3, and then you need to watch Rogue One. And somewhere in the middle of 1, 2, and 3, you need to watch Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
And then you watch the oldies. And then if you want to, you can go watch 7, 8, and 9, which I liked, but
No, 7, 8, and 9 were junk.
people give them crap. I liked them. But I watch just about anything Star Wars that comes out. Bad Batch was awesome. It made me feel like I was right back to Clone Wars.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I enjoyed it a little bit, but not like Clone Wars or Rebels. Like it wasn't the same.
Rebels was hard for me at first because we went from this animation to cartoon almost when you go to Rebels. And that transition was hard at first, but now I'm watching anime. I don't give a crap. If it keeps my interest, I'll watch it. And Rebels was weird at first because it took that offshoot of another part of the galaxy, and then you see it roll into everybody because you see Vader show up and Ahsoka shows up, and Ahsoka's a badass, and the way she goes is weird. And then when they go in now, there's some real weird parts of Clone Wars too, like when they went in the what is it, the realm of good and evil.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go. I know we were ending it, and I was only coming on for a couple minutes. So I love you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, love
We'll
you
see you
too.
later,
I need to go anyways.
Yeah, it's time.
Eric worked 14 hours today, and Christina's amazing. Next week, we hopefully will have Iconic Odd back. Nicole should be feeling better. Everybody's welcome to join.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
But
And please go to the Don Dizzle link and tell him Christina sent you. Greatly appreciate it.
Send me those links in Instagram Messenger, and I'll go check them out.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye. Love y'all.
This is your boy Pop Life Toys, and we're out.